as a man, stand on what you got to stand on. Defend how you defend. Like,
you
got to fight.
By the way. Yes. This is a clean place, by the way. It smells like cleanliness.
Find you something safe to play with.
I think as a group of people, we need to do more communication on level 1 through 10.
Life is prescription.
My weed is prescription. My glasses is pimping. You say what I'm saying? Yeah. It's more women than men. Just go outside and try again, my friend. Damn, twin.
Okay, Dr. Seuss.
Just because you open the door for a girl don't mean she gonna give you some pussy. Just because you take her on a date, you should get some.
You know what that sound like? It's entitlement.
Be happy and sad. Motherfucker, be glad.
I do this for a reason, because I'm good at it.
Me and you talk, it's not about you. It's a billion people ugly as hell in this world. I'm talking to them. That's why I look that way. Hey, DJ, can I get a sticky note? This gum getting gummy. Oh. Hey, listen, but you say how we still cool? Shit. How y'all feel? Oh, you tell me, was it how the man?
Oh, my God. I let us do it.
Bro, listen. Wigs are in style because niggas is bald-headed. What you talking about? I'm finna be high. My phone gonna be highly charged. Hallelujah.
And with that, we are back. You are now tuned in to the Atlanta Late Night Show. I got 2 on the couch, 1 on the stool. It's my turn to act the fool. Mr. I'ma Give Me. You better know that. His latest projects, Thank You God, sounds like a cross between Kendrick and Kodak. Green Mask, Pink Rag. Everybody give it up for Live Happy Barlos.
Yeah.
She digs Justin Bieber because he gets his peaches out of Georgia. She spits words of affirmation and trap melody. She has sassy, sag energy, but Marvel movies make her cry. Everybody give it up for Bree.
Yeah. I'm emotional. It's okay.
So emotional. Yo, do Sagittarius girls like really cry all the time? You cry a lot?
Yeah, I do.
What's a lot?
It's like if I see something I connect with it, you might see a little tear or whatever. I just like
the commercial. Have you ever cried in a commercial?
No, it's not that deep. Like
Miss, my web history is full of conspiracy theories and One Piece searches.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's do a triple deep breath and then clap for the owner. Gems by LYC Lana. Who do the breath?
Is it 3 in, 3 out?
You gotta go in for 3. Hold for 3.
Oh, I did the pregnancy breathe.
Oh, you talk about?
Yes, you did. The pregnancy breathe.
Yeah, nigga, you did the breathe.
I did legs today. I'm contracting.
Yeah, like, you ran from 12. You ran out of breath right before you got away. Yeah, but they coming, so you got to run some more. You like, fuck. Tap.
That's that breath control right there.
Tap out. They coming again.
I want to talk to you something about that. No.
Oh my God, not still hell. Nah.
All right. So let's get to it. Let's get to it. Huh?
I believe it.
Oh, did we do the breath? We didn't do the breath. Did we do the breath?
I think y'all did the breath.
We did the breath. We did the breath.
Did y'all do the breath? Y'all took your breath?
Come on, I took it when he took it.
Y'all did your pregnancy breath.
I know. We went to a Lamar's class.
Hey, y'all, my man's got this new haircut. And,
Pass the rag.
And, you know, he's sweating his nice look out. He had to get sexified for his audience.
I ain't get the Benoit though because I don't need that for the hair.
Nah, I say sweat out. He ain't need the Beijing motherfucker. He just, you know,
that Steve Harvey, what they call it.
Ooh, that ball head.
All right, what's worse, explaining your DMs or your web history to somebody?
My web history.
Turn the mic for me on her mouth.
Oh,
and you got
the web history. Is
web
worse.
History.
Yeah.
What say you, Barlos?
I ain't explaining.
I ain't explaining.
Okay. Which one would be harder for you to explain if you had to? Pressure.
Neither one. I'm just gonna explain it. What you want to know?
Okay. What say you? Are you writing bars back there? What are you doing?
Oh, no. Right.
Grocery list?
Questions.
Oh, okay.
Questions.
Okay.
My DMs, because why is it that I reply hey to everybody but don't actually start a conversation? I don't know.
I mean, I think I just explained it, but that was funny though. I appreciate that. What's worse, stepping in dog poop or just getting your car washed and having a bird on it?
Oh, that's easy.
Dog poop.
Dog poop.
Cause who gotta clean that shit up?
Just spray them shoes off.
Nah, sometimes you gotta get a brush depending on what type of creases, what type of shoes. Yeah, depending on what type of poop.
Yeah, okay.
And then imagine if if the dog stepped on your shoes and like their paw had to poop.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a real bad thing.
You really gotta get
it is real moist, like wet
fresh
dirt.
poop?
Yeah, and it smears into the side of your white shoes.
Oh,
No,
no.
it's not.
Yeah.
Because then you gotta get
the
the stain out. Then
My
it's
bad,
a
y'all.
lot.
I didn't hold the mic correctly, but yeah, I'd rather just go. Yeah, I'm not doing that. That doo doo walking, the dog doo doo. That's not nice.
That's not nice. It's not.
I didn't think it was gonna be that intricate when it came to the how frustrated one can be with dog poop, but y'all just really made that.
Well, think about it, how simple it is. You choosing
Y'all
dog.
make me feel less bad about.
There she goes screaming.
Y'all make me feel like the killing of John Wick's dog was almost justified. Like I don't feel that bad for it now.
Oh no. If somebody was to do that to my dog, it's getting that serious. That's my child.
I mean, yeah, it did deserve 3 parts of carnage. What's worse, no gas in the car or no gas for the smokers in the house?
Man, no gas in my car. Fuck that. I can go buy some weed. I got some gas in the car. Bruh, hey, this
I
Atlanta.
like the seriousness in her eyes.
Like, I fuck around and ain't got no gas in my goddamn car. West, stop. Hey, I've been through this before. I did some shit before, and I hate I did it. I hopped in my car, didn't look at the gas tank, started driving. I was on E the whole time I was driving. The only reason I knew I was on E is when I sneezed, I fucked around. I sneeze, I'm on them hard sneezing ass niggas. So I fucked around and hit the phone and got that. But then real story now on I'm like, damn, bro. So I wipe my little nose and shit. You know what I'm saying? I realized, bro, I'm on E.
Hell no.
I was like, bro, if I don't pull over, that bitch
Just
said
say
you
what's
got
up.
35 something miles to empty. I'm like, bro, this is not a long time. Like, nigga.
Nearest gas station.
Yeah, the nearest gas station. When I get to the gas station, it's 8 niggas outside, and everybody say I got gas. I say, okay, wait a minute. All y'all niggas selling the same pack? What? Because y'all friends. Like, how all 8 of y'all trapping out the same track? Like, what the fuck? Who
Somebody
they-
ain't got it like that.
They all got the same one big homie plug.
And
they all
then the nigga
record
got
back
mad.
too.
Look, the nigga got mad, so I chose Buddy in the middle. Buddy here, help her like, damn, you can't even fuck with me? What are y'all, the water boys? What is this shit? Like,
Yes.
What the fuck?
Niggas don't even be
There's
hiding
the
it no
water
more.
Tree boys.
They don't even be hiding it no
Tree
more.
boys.
They just walk
They the
in like
Reefer
you need
Clan.
gas. Like, they be
The
selling
Reefer
it like
Clan.
Girl Scout cookies. Just walk up, need some gas? No? You
Hey, them
good?
niggas
All right.
was nonchalant.
Hey, somebody
Hey,
is
them
gonna
niggas.
pull up with some sneaker doodles.
Ooh, can they bring some Thin Mints?
This is
I
hypothetically
think it
speaking.
was, yeah. I think
Possible.
It was a joke.
Oh, no.
this is
Oh,
all
damn.
I
I was
mean,
gonna say, like,
if
it's serious, 'cause you talking about Girl Scout cookies.
And she didn't stop, and she ain't blink for 3 minutes.
nah.
I think you've been this crazy about them things since
Forever.
high school.
Forever. What?
I remember when I would bring them
Mints.
to like the school and she'd be like, "You got 10 minutes?
10 minutes?
That's why you got 10 minutes."
4 boxes right now. Like, right now. Like,
my forearm itching. It's like, you got 10 minutes, bro.
Shawty got that auntie taste bud.
man, what?
Let me get them Thin Mints and a pack of Newport shorts.
Hell, I don't smoke cigarettes. Nah.
my
skins. Newport shorts.
Like,
That's
what?
That's a dead cigarettes. Let me come home with a box of Thin Mints and not
Your
have
mama
one for my
whoop your
mama.
butt?
She gonna beat my ass.
You like Uzi, right?
Y'all crazy.
What's worse, no charger or no lighter?
Ooh,
You
no
smokers.
charger.
No lighter? Fuck them folks. I gotta spark my blunt. I don't gotta talk to nobody. Like,
I'm gonna say, yeah. I don't got nobody to talk to. Man.
Right,
The phone
like-
can die.
let it be dead.
The phone can die.
Man, I
Let
be
the
out
blunt
too
be
much,
lit.
bro. I need my phone. I may be somewhere and don't know exactly where I'm at, or I may want
That's
to
the
jot
problem.
some shit down. Nah, like for real, man, fuck that. You can go buy a lighter.
can
I ain't
go buy
buy
a
no.
charger.
I'm not finna buy. Listen, I'm against all gas station chargers. Y'all niggas gonna learn them shits is fucking y'all phone. Up.
It
That's why
will
your
last
phone.
as long as you need to get your ass home. Like one destination,
Man, I go buy
maybe
this
2.
lighter and let this blunt last the whole way while my phone on charge. Here you talking about? I'm finna be high and my phone gonna be highly charged. Hallelujah. Yeah, hell nah, shawty.
See, I'm on
Fuck
my way
that.
around the city, so I don't need you.
Man, even if I
I
did,
need
you
a lighter.
like shit.
Yeah, you talking about?
Man, a lighter is $1 out the Dollar Tree. Well, it's $1.25 now because everything 25 cents. So shit, I get that little change. I may want to give me some little orange juice anyway. Fuck it.
It's all fun and games until it's 9 p.m. and they closed.
Man, shit, that's why you got the convenience store. Where all 8 of them niggas gonna ask you scared on the gas.
I don't want to talk to them.
Hell no,
The,
you
tree,
just
the water tree boys.
Yeah, the reefer clan.
y'all funny, bro.
Them niggas selling the same pack. That shit is crazy.
What's worse, trap rap? This is a 3-parter. Trap rap, scam rap, or stripper rap?
Oh, look.
What say the ladies?
I say I agree because they ain't about
I
none
think
of this shit they
scam
talking
rap
about.
is the worst because they just tried to force themselves into the damn genre. I'm sorry.
They did. They really did, though.
Okay.
Let me put y'all this way. I like it all, but it's oversaturated and everybody doing it. And it's like, y'all niggas know y'all. Because look, all the pussy singers, they all got niggas when they go home and shut. When these lights go off, they got niggas they love. They go home, be caked up. Yo bald-headed ass, go home, you ain't got nothing. Because they all bald-headed and then you ain't got, and you. Yeah. Bro, listen, bro, for my. I'm not gonna call you out, but I'm about to say as many people you done
call it
with,
Lollipop City.
Man, listen.
City of the Dum Dums.
So many people
choose the
tell me
flavors.
that they female ain't got no more. Like they be like, "Dang, you got so much hair." I be like, "I ain't got."
Yeah, I was
like
gonna comment you on that too. You really got hair on your head.
She's always had hair. Like
that's rare that you see a female with hair on their head. Like that for real, bro. I'm being so white, nigga. Why you think the damn?
I only dated girls with natural hair, so this is kind of weird to me.
I mean, nigga, that don't mean you don't know that they don't. Bro, listen. Wigs are in style because niggas is bald headed. Weed is in style because niggas want to get high. Food is in style because niggas is hungry. So I ain't making this shit up.
I'm not saying you're making it up. I'm just
different reasons. Just the popularity of it is different now. We on the
show, so for the folks who think this fat nigga, the mask on tripping, well, bitch, next time you thirsty and you go to the store, you tell me what's in hot demand.
Oh my God.
The fuck?
I let us do it.
But now I fuck with y'all. It's just oversaturated, and like I said, they go home to they nigga and they be kicking it. Then you bald headed and lonely, listening to this pussy rap. I don't need no nigga, but shit, Beyonce got her Jay-Z.
You don't never hear Beyonce talk about she don't need no nigga.
Yeah,
you know why?
She is the king queen
Beyonce.
of
Independent.
Beyonce is definitely
that was you talking about Lemonade.
You might be talking about somebody else, and even with Lemonade, she was airing that nigga out.
No, nigga, all my independent women, who the fuck was singing that?
On the mic.
All the independent women, who the fuck was singing that shit?
They talking about the single ladies.
I like how you did the dance though.
That one.
Yeah, about the single ladies.
That was before her and Jay-Z was official.
It don't matter. Don't be preaching shit. Beyonce always had a side nigga somewhere.
She was 16 and then she was married.
That part,
Beyonce clearly had niggas. I mean, y'all was tripping. I'm telling man, y'all was tripping.
Have you seen the documentary she
made
about herself?
Man, you know documentaries lie because the Biggie didn't look like Biggie in real life. That was a fucking lie. And
No. She made her own documentary about herself.
Beyonce had niggas. I don't want to hear that shit.
Her daddy wasn't playing that shit
man,
though.
I don't give a fuck about the fake Joe Jackson. That bitch had niggas and
he said the fake Joe.
Like, bro, I don't want to hear this shit. Like, I'm standing on my principle. Stand down. Fuck, like, nigga. What JT? She got whole Uzi Vert around this motherfucker. The other one, she got 4-5 rich niggas every other year. Man, they don't be.
You're not lying though.
Are in love. Don't bring them into it.
No, I'll bring them into it because they the city girls. They the queen to fuck a nigga get some money.
Carisha is the queen of city girls. They both
is.
And that's who they need to talk
man,
about.
before she had Diddy, she had that nigga from Southside Mafia. So y'all niggas don't be paying attention. She bit.
Southside.
Yeah, so they man, that whole body man.
Even they say it, they be mad at her because she don't want to turn.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that shit.
Don't play that.
Man, Uzi, man, she taller than him. Ain't nobody got time for that shit.
No, she's not.
Oh man, that girl taller than Uzi.
No, she's not.
It's like a stagger.
They literally hearing. No,
man,
she's
listen, if she sneeze, she taller than that nigga. It's over with, bro. Next question, like,
okay, and if he stacks his money,
he said if I stack my money and I stand on it.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, but shit, like I said, bro, this shit fake. It's no different than niggas, bro. It's niggas, I'm not naming no names. I ain't talking about Gunna, who got in a Pacific rap. If you snitch, if you rat, you a bitch. And then the nigga, you got a 53 confession.
Oh, somebody didn't turn the ringer off.
Who phone is that?
It's my laptop. Close it.
Oh.
I don't think he can reach that, but it's cool though. You walk around and do that for me, bro. Appreciate you.
Yeah, man. And you saying
this
snitching is for bitch niggas, and then your ass is in a 53-minute session just snitching, like singing hard too. So it's all entertainment. So
tell a nigga shut up. You was not in the booth. Like this is not the album recording.
All right, bro. This shit trash. This shit is entertainment. Y'all
Hence
just enjoying and shake your ass.
Nobody is about nothing that they rapping. That's why all of it is just.
That's all I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen.
So all of it is everything is equally bad.
It's all equally bad because you're not standing on nothing you're talking about. You're not really preaching about nothing. You're not really speaking on nothing. It's all repetitive that somebody else done said in a different way, colored a little different, and just add a little nice trimming on it. But it's the same song, same thing. It's not a story with it. It's not a lesson in it. It's not nothing. It's just.
It is a lesson. Fuck niggas get money.
That is not a lesson, bro. That's something that somebody say that make you think that it's something that it sound good. But what are you teaching? Like, what are you learning with that? Because
Fuck nigga, get money.
how though? Just because you fuck a nigga don't mean you gonna get the money. That it's not a lesson in between that.
Like fuck a nigga too.
That way, say stripper rap is bad.
Yeah,
That all of it, because it's like, okay, you speaking, but old school rap, it was a lesson in it. They tell you it's the first of the month, we on the corner, it's steps in it. They telling you how to do it. Like it's a story in it because they live like it. But most of the people that be like, okay, who don't be on the real life fucking a nigga and getting money, they just be like, they talk about it, but it's like, okay, how you be about that life? But then if you go to the people that actually live their life like that, they rap completely different about it.
And that is true, because Phil Mob was some of the toughest gangsters, but them niggas damn sure rapped everything. Bro, I turned my phone off. I'm just finna just turn it all the way. I apologize. But yeah, they was some of the biggest trap killing niggas in real life. But like the music they portrayed that. But like you said, it's always been like that.
Do I need to edit this?
What?
What you just said?
He said, you tell
No,
me.
I mean, them niggas, I pray to God they not still in the streets. Oh, they old too. Shit. Them niggas, if you ain't a king pen by now, brother, you need to write a book.
He in the bingo book. OGs.
That's funny. All right, so that was supposed to be the cool questions, but we don't have the cool kids here.
Hey, brother,
I'm a misfit.
I ain't play that shit cool.
I mean, I'm cool. I ain't finna be cool
Honest.
and lie to you. I'm gonna be the cool hard truth.
I might tell you a joke, but I ain't never gonna tell you a lie.
So we got one scam rap and both equally bad. Well, you said the stripper rap.
Nah, bro, I don't think none of it's equally bad. I just think it's oversaturated with bullshit. That's all I'm trying to say. I can't speak for them two. I'm speaking for me. It was a balance at one point. It was a small, but like it's just not. It's no coincidence that everybody come out talking about, especially when you talk about the males that's rapping, like the young cats, the young niggas and shit. Man, these little niggas is throw for real. Like every song, it's one young nigga. He hard. That little nigga said, "I'll pull up some." Don't quote me because I ain't said you. That nigga said, "I'll pull up to your mama house. I'll kill her cat." Then something else, and then like so he done shot up like 5 people. He done killed your mama cat because you was fucking with him. Like, what the fuck? Like, we done went that damn far now?
To make it that deep.
I mean, okay, but like, listen though, right?
I'm
Right.
listening.
Just hypothetically speaking, you only got 3 options in music: trap rap, scam rap, stripper rap. Ain't else.
In mainstream, is this what you mean?
Nah, I'm talking about.
You gotta add the sad rap now too.
Now, which one is the worst
You
one?
said sad rap.
The
which
drug
one is
rap,
rap?
where they be sad and depressed talking about drugs and all that. Yeah.
Scam rap, I feel like it's still scam rap because scam rap came from trap rap, and how they gonna just try to make themselves their own genre?
You just
I was
put
gonna
me
say,
on the
ain't they
scam
all
rap, though.
scammers?
Nah,
Say it again.
trap rap is.
I mean,
more-
technically, yeah.
But technically, if you
Yeah,
think about it,
technically,
the
yeah,
trappers
yeah.
they scamming too. You gotta think about
Some
it.
of
The
them
ones
are.
that's doing it. Nah,
Not
look.
the tree dealers.
I'm speaking from
they is now.
association
The tree dealers
of
are scam.
conversation that I've heard through books and whatnot. Now, when you get a thing, right, you do not sell it for the exact price you got it for. You sell it like, a
like how you call it a
marketer.
thing.
You put a little profit on it,
I mean,
and you
that's
know.
for everything. Then you gotta go ahead and
that-
go for
that's
all of
right.
corporate
Walmart do
America.
Not all
It's a
sell
scam.
people, but see, that's what people be like.
Sounds
Corporate
like the
America
American
is a scam.
economy.
They be like,
really does
nigga,
sound like the American economy.
and
Yeah,
American
that was-
economy
you're
is a
You're
scam.
describing Tarjay.
Oh,
It's a
boy.
scam. That is you damn right. That's a scam.
Wally
That's a scam.
World, dang, everybody.
Scam.
Everybody.
Scam.
It's
I mean, this whole world is a scam.
Exactly.
This podcast is a scam.
A spade is a spade. A
No,
scam
I'm
is a
just
scam.
Real.
But even if
Real.
scam. You got something and you was giving it away.
Hey,
You
this
was
nigga
giving
face
it away for
special.
what you feel like value important to you.
Thinking in post.
That's true.
That's a hustle.
Hell yeah, I ain't knocking nobody hustle, but you can hustle by scamming. You finessing. Because sometimes you have people like, okay, I know you going to purchase this for this price, so I'm going to give it to you for this price. But nigga, you don't know shit. I'm finna run your pockets. Everything, high price.
We call
They
that
be
finessing.
Yeah,
finessing.
finessing those
I.e.
people.
scamming. You can call scamming finessing.
Scam just got your ass got.
Finessing the
Scam-
system
I
is
look at
scamming.
It's kind of like we having an argument about or a debate or about snitching. So snitching for a
But
civilian.
A rat
why is
and a
that debate?
snitch.
Nigga, you either told or you didn't. I hate that shit too.
It's like
you
a
can't debate about
finesser
that.
and a
the
scammer is like a rat
I'm
and a
not talking about
snitch.
people that are supposedly in the streets, but regular civilians are not snitching.
No, they
because-
not.
That's what I'm saying. But some people will equate that to snitching.
But that's people who not in the street, so they don't. They niggas that be internet dummies. Like, bro,
Yeah, so what I'm relating that to with her talking about scam rap, she's relating it to more so people that don't live the life that they're talking about, or like they're finessing price. Whereas scam rap is more so they're
Literally
doing scams, like they're running cards. Yeah,
that's what I consider scam rap. Niggas who really playing with cars and computers and shit.
And stuff like that.
And playing with your account numbers and social security numbers. I'm gonna shut up now.
Because how you branch that out of trap? That used to all be a part of the trap, and now we just.
Because a lot of trap niggas don't fuck with scam niggas. I can tell you that personally from.
Absolutely.
They don't like.
Because they can't trust them.
Not even that, they say them niggas hustlers is bitches.
Yeah, they be like, you pussy because you can't go out there and go get it.
Yeah, but I don't like that.
Everybody go out there and go get it in their own different way.
Scam rap is worse because it's the bitch nigga profession.
But see, I don't want to call it that because
to each his own opinion in it.
Yeah, thank you. That's how I feel because then you get mad. This nigga start trapping and he suck at trapping. This nigga in the way. Then shut the fuck up and let nigga scam. He was
like I was hustling how I was doing it, my nigga. The point is the hustle. Right, so I had to show you, and it's just not efficient for me.
That's what told on, like, bro, keep certain niggas away from certain things.
Man, that pack ain't moving on pump 3, bro. Like I've been trying.
But then you do got certain trap niggas that do scam and trap.
Yep.
When they trap slow, they scam.
It's a hustle. It's a hustle mentality.
When you talk about certain people that live that lifestyle, they can transfer that mindset into different ways. That's why the like certain people, you put them anywhere in the earth and then you put them in different scenarios. They can't.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. No, I like to make sure females are comfortable.
I got you. I appreciate that. We appreciate it. Saw that, right? Man caring about a woman. You saw that. It happens.
Y'all swear niggas just. Hey, this is another thing too. I'm sick of y'all bald headed ass talking about niggas ain't shit. I done figured y'all out. Y'all get the same. Y'all pick the same present up under a different Christmas tree.
Out of here, baby.
And then you complain. Don't tell me you don't, cause I hear it every day.
I done lost friends over telling them this. You choose the same person in a different a
different outfit. It's the
same personality in a different nigga. And they complain about the same shit.
That's why I use the Christmas analogy. So it's like it's a different Christmas tree.
Bro.
It's a different Christmas tree. Same Christmas tree with different rapping on it, and then you gonna be like, oh shit, niggas ain't shit. No, bitch, a young lady, whatever you gonna be called, you picked it, you fell for the okie doke. You got finesse, scam, bamboozle, and now you mad at everybody else to open the door for you. Like, bro, go to hell. Like, I'm tired of dealing with that shit. Like, either be accountable for your mistakes and stand on it.
Oh my god.
Or keep talking the same niggas. Like, I don't want to see everybody shit on my Instagram and my Twitter, bro. Like, everybody ain't shit, because if you want to be real, niggas ain't shit and females ain't shit. How the fuck you think Drake got like this? Drake didn't get like this with me and Good Girls. Nah, listen to that nigga sap ass song. Shot ass was falling in love with the wrong present. But back to what you were saying, brother.
I lost it because I got lost in your greatness. And when some people get the ball, you just let them cook.
I'm sorry, but that shit been on my chest, and I'm fat, so I don't need a lot of stuff.
You had to get it off.
You know what I'm saying? Just let them cook. I'm a good teammate. You know what I'm saying?
I'm passing the ball back to you. We not the Falcons. We trying to go to the Super Bowl.
And I think we just got to the shit.
I'm from Atlanta, by the way, too, but I don't give a fuck.
Even if the Falcons made it to the Super Bowl, it's not a guarantee they're going to win.
Man, them niggas be stabbing us all that damn money. I bet gambling on y'all sorry asses. I'm sick of that shit.
Did it. We always knew they was sorry.
They never see it through.
Never good.
They never see it through.
I mean, shit.
Trust them and what they showed you that they will fail. Some people
believe their boyfriend gonna stop cheating. Other people believe the Falcons going to the Super Bowl. Who am I to?
They both wrong.
Like,
that's called delusional. Delusional.
You're both delusional.
I was delusional, but not really. I just had faith.
No, really.
But no, listen, they'll get to the Super Bowl and go home. Like, what? Y'all niggas not showing up for practice no more? Like, what the fuck is this shit?
They done got to the Super Bowl like, what, 2-3 times?
And then they don't even play.
They go back.
And listen, they don't. That's what I'm saying. They'll play hard. They'll halfway play hard. Then they get the niggas like, all right, I guess we just gonna let them win.
This has been happening
How much money have you lost on the Falcons? That's what
Bro, that's none of y'all business.
It's personal, okay? Yeah. That's what he said.
It's personal. 10 years now, and y'all still trying with them.
Oh no, I don't try. I just get disappointed if every time somebody talk about the Falcons, it's a headache. Like, it's never just a pleasant conversation.
You started the Falcon talk.
No, I'm not talking about right now. I'm talking about this. Like, when you go to Walmart or, when you out and about, that shit get depressing. Like, bro, what about them Falcons? Oh, shit.
They still suck.
Right. Like, it's like when somebody asks about your badass child.
My Falcons won the championship on Madden. I don't know what you talking about.
Man, I wish they'd win in real life.
If only video games was reality.
My Falcons won.
And I don't even put no hope in these niggas. I just get tired of. It's like you get tired of seeing that badass kid just be bad. Like it ain't even personal no more. It's just like
you sound like that mama that's in the room that it's not the mama of the child, but it's tired of the badass kid. Like sit your mother.
Yeah, that's how I
It's
be
like-
feeling. Y'all like for real. Like y'all really did trash.
I don't even watch football.
Me
or
neither. That's the
basketball.
bad
I said
part.
that shit with a curl pad.
And I already know they suck.
Listen, you
So-
keep talking to me like I don't know they suck. Them niggas is garbage, hot
So then
garbage.
why would
cold
you bet on them?
Because I was down bad and they was looking
So
alright.
bet on the other team.
I don't bet, period. But if I'm gonna bet, I'm gonna bet for the home team.
No, you
good.
bet for the team you're not gonna win.
Man, you gonna bet for your boyfriend or your side nigga? Here we
Hey
go.
man, time out.
Oh.
When it
Ain't
comes
no
to money,
time out. Ain't
when
no
it
time
comes
out.
to money, when it comes to money, this is when
I
you
ain't asked
take
you about-
emotions
I ain't
my
out.
boyfriend gonna win.
I asked one question. I need one answer back. You gonna bet for your boyfriend or the side nigga?
There is
My
no
boyfriend
side
gonna
nigga. First of all, let's acknowledge that the first
ain't no
fuck up.
side nigga.
There is no
We
side
already know my
nigga.
boyfriend
If you
gonna
got a
win.
boyfriend, there should be no side nigga. I speak for the loyal females out there. I can't speak for the rest of them.
Look me dead in my eyes and tell me you ain't got no side nigga.
My nigga, I don't got a boyfriend right now, so I don't.
Oh, so you got niggas. You just got a whole choice. You just got a whole.
I don't have anybody because I don't want anybody. But if I wanted people, then I could. Yeah.
Let me tell you something about not wanting nobody. Just because you
I
don't
like
want
the
them don't mean they
rotation
don't
you
want
put on
you.
the couch.
You said what?
I like the rotation you did on the couch.
Oh, you
Oh, he
appreciate
turned-
that?
he
Okay,
said-
nigga, I gotta make this shit smooth. You feel me? Yeah. You gotta turn all this weight around at one time, Joe. You can't bullshit with this. This a big truck here. You know, you got to skirt. Well, that's a car. You got to skirt. This is a truck. You got beep. The motherfucker.
3-point turn that hoe.
You feel me? Yeah.
Hell no.
That one.
But yeah, no, it's a difference. But for the females that do it right, my guy, if it's about money and it's business and you do got a side nigga, you take your emotions out the situation and you weigh your odds logically.
See, she know about betting.
Cause it's business. Money is business. That is a logical situation. If
That
you
shit's sexy.
put your emotions in a money situation, that's like looking at the stats and being like, but that's my favorite. But can he see it through? If the
Can
stats
they
say
see
no,
it
the
through?
money is not promised. I'm not betting on you. Like,
Not betting on you.
We just found a new general manager for the Falcons.
oh hell no. Nah, I mean, if you want to hire me, I can make it do good. You know.
Hypothetically speaking, we already know my boyfriend gonna win.
She said, "If this my nigga."
And I appreciate you.
We already
do
know
that.
that. Being in that. So.
I like how you poured that juice in your glass. Like, you should have stuck your pinky out. That would have been real.
It would have been
Well,
a
I
real
sip
rich-
it. I sip it with the pinky out.
Your pouring abilities match your mustache right now.
Extra clean.
Extra clean.
Extra clean. Extra clean.
All right,
It's
so
extra clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, you doing your thing today, bro.
Hit a little one.
Hey, after this, he gets a cutty. After this, he gets a cutty, y'all.
you know what I mean? This is the real right here. All right, so I would like to say it's not a show until I say something problematic, but you guys got that covered already. So, but
problematic
I'm
people.
still gonna get into problematic questions.
Not the bill.
Why do men want submissive partners?
Answer.
Who the fuck don't want to? What? Okay, this is what y'all got to understand. For all the slow people, I realized people didn't learn shit in school
Is my cup?
That's your
because y'all's dumb as hell as a group. Submissive is not a bad thing. It's part of order in life. I didn't ask to be the nigga that's gonna be submissive. It's like nature. When you look at lions, they have to be submissive, especially the females. Okay, it's just part of the role. Y'all get submissive mixed up with just telling somebody like, this is what you're gonna do, you're gonna listen to me, that's that. Y'all get that, nah, bro. It's just, hey man, this is what I'm saying, this is what I'm rolling with, we going with this. If not, you go the other way. Because 9 times out of 10, the man is made to lead. And the woman is made to follow. That don't mean that I'm the pimp and you the hoe. That just mean that's just what life is. It's just that simple. I think we make things way more complicated than what it is. Because I still listen to my woman. If my woman has good women intuition, and she be like, hey, Barlos, I think you should go there tonight. I'm going to go get in the shower, and I'm going to think about that real long and hard before I either put on some pajamas or go out.
Okay. Can I
I
speak?
have a question real quick.
Okay.
What does Live Happy Barlow's pajamas look like? Are they pink and green?
I ain't got that much money yet. They will become. They're gonna be silky as hell too. They're gonna be pink and green. I'm gonna slide down the motherfucker like off Home Alone. But right now I'm wearing Nike shorts and Walmart pajamas.
Okay, what's your question?
Walmart pajamas never failed and things is comfortable.
Big
But
facts.
it was a response to his comment. In nature, speaking, I watch the Nature Channel like religiously. It's one of my favorite things. The lioness actually is the one that does all of the hunting and whatnot, and the man protects the cubs.
Man is too thick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
can smell it coming.
this is kind of true, but still.
This is
No, it's not kind of.
No, I'm saying, but I'm not saying you. I'm not saying it's cap.
Hold on.
I'm
Let
not
me
saying
finish
it's
though.
cap.
Let me finish. Elaborating to the point.
Okay, go ahead.
The definition of submissive it's a matter of give and take. If somebody is giving you the comfortability to be comfortable to release all control of a situation, then in a sense you submit control to them. It has to be balanced. In order for, I feel like what the issue is, we're not using the right terminologies for what we fully want out of our partners. We use the basic terms and think that it's such a simple surface level, all right, submissive. But we want more than submissiveness. Like the men that you're speaking about that want submissive women, it's deeper than submissiveness. It's not as simple as what people like, okay, do what I tell you to do and that's just that. It's not like that. It's a matter of like trust. If you say, okay, I want a trusting woman instead of, okay, I want a submissive, the context is different, but what you're asking for is a matter of, okay, if I give you instruction, will you trust in me that I'm not leading you wrong? If I ask you to do something for us, will you trust in me that it's not going to do any harm to you or anything? And the peace that comes with the trust and the response, I feel like that's what people are really asking for. It's a matter of the word choice isn't exact for what exactly is being requested. So the context of it could lead to like multiple different pathways.
See, you word niggas be. That's why I still go back. What I was telling nigga earlier. Stop worrying about the wrong fucking shit. It is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. If you a snitch, you a snitch. If I want submissive, I want submissive. You just made it sound pretty, but it's still the same thing. I still.
Hold on, let the ladies talk in there.
You feel me? Like I still
I've been
feel
on it
like.
this whole time.
Go ahead, let's go. Let's go.
I calm myself down. Okay, so let's talk about emotions, right? Ooh. When you put submission on the wheel of emotions, it's actually a fear-based emotion. It's not a happy emotion at all. In fact, I feel like where she was talking about the terminology, a better terminology would be for us to use sensuous. Sensuous is literally relating to or affecting the senses rather than the intellect. That's sex, okay? That's the lady that's gonna lay down for you, do for you how you want it to, you know? It's more sensuous, it's more peaceful, more joyful, more stimulated, and less the reason women don't want to say submissive. We don't want to be submissive because that feels like you're dominating over me instead of us being a feeling.
That's what I say. It's female. That's
but
what
women are emotionally charged.
That's fine,
So
but at the end of the day,
a
man could be submissive.
Real quick. So basically, you're saying what men should be asking for is sensuous over submissive.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have anything to add to that?
I feel like it's all based off of people's perception on what's being spoken on.
Okay, so I'll give you guys something. So I was speaking to my homeboy who's married. I think they've been married for about 10 years. And he said submissive is not a bad word. He submits to his wife and his wife submits to him.
50-50.
People are doing this thing with terminology because they are taking the worst quality of the word then interpreting it that way. And that's what he said. So his act of submission is doing his part in the household, taking care of the bills, taking care of the work, and making sure her life is easier. In return, her act of submission, hold on. Her act of submission is taking care of the household because she doesn't work, and then she takes care of the kids. Obviously,
9 times out of 10.
If I would be more willing to accept that if every man would view that as submission. Every man doesn't view paying bills and making sure that the house is straight as submitting to their woman. They view it as I'm taking care of you, so you need to submit to me. And that's domination, and that's why no woman wants to deal with that.
That's financial
But you see the difference of the context of okay, you took care of the house, I'm taking care of bills, the context of it, submissiveness, domination. It's a give and take with that whole thing. 9 times out of 10, what he's doing is something that she's expressed on, okay, I would like for you to do this, or this is something that would provide me comfort to do this.
This guy, he does it naturally.
So some people, not everybody is built like that, though. So sometimes you gotta
hear me out. It doesn't matter.
Talk to the mic, brother.
It's like this. No matter how the fuck you want to look at, what you want to call it, I'm very simple when it comes to stuff like this. It's a nature-given thing. It's a lot of men don't do it because they wasn't taught to do it, and that's still them niggas know how to do it.
When you say they don't do it, what do you mean?
This young lady was explaining. She's right. A lot. First of all, most of these ain't shit ass niggas. Once y'all be submissive, they ain't got nothing to even give y'all to submit to. They can't submit to themselves.
The balance is already not there.
Yeah, the balance. Thank you. The balance is already knocked down. Life had a balance before we got here and before we ended. I don't care how you want to word it, what dictionary you get it from, how pretty you want to make it. It's a balance. You can't. The reason I know I'm telling the truth because you, like she said, you look at facts. She's right. Women do hunt when they're lions, but you have the king of the jungle for a reason. It is what it is. When I leave my house and I going to work and I'm out here, that's hunting. When she's leaving the house and she's going to work, she's hunting. When she come in, she gather the cubs. She's gathering the cubs. She's cooking. She's cleaning. Hell, I may come in and straighten up something, take my shower, and then get ready. Hey, bro, come on, let's go sit over here, dog. That's how it's supposed to. It's been that people want to take things away that's been this way since the day and time before we got here. That just is what it is.
If we're being honest,
y'all talking on the same level of how some of these men is talking.
Well, that's
we're not talking about them.
But we are.
Hold on. This is a follow-up question I have with that. I think what it seems to be going on with all these definitions and how things are being interpreted online is I made my reference of a person that was coming from a married situation. Mm-hmm. A lot of these people that are talking about submission, they are single, don't have any intentions in being in a relationship.
It's not a team mindset.
And they're telling people how to be single because they're talking about the most toxic things in the worst ways. But they're using enough truth in the language where it distorts the actual thing that they're doing.
Smoke and mirrors.
Oh, can I say something?
Go for it.
I really feel like psychologically speaking, from looking at it from an overview of it, I really feel like when people ask to submit, is really just a understanding.
Has a man ever asked you to submit to him?
I get asked, any guy I interact with, yes, because I've been told
Like
that
he
I'm a
verbally
very
said it?
yes, because I am told that I am a very intense, independent person, and it's like, all right, you could have somebody that's strong-willed. That's how I like to say it. And it's like, okay, I stand on what I stand on. Like my morals, my codes, they do not shake. It does not matter what type of environment that you put me in. I can provide for myself, so I do not have to compromise myself in order for company.
So you view submission as compromising yourself?
No, that's not my definition of it.
Okay.
My definition of submission is a matter of, okay, if I tell you this hurts my feelings, the way that you address me in this matter, is it a matter of, I don't care how you feel and this is just how I am? Or, in the context, will you submit to what I said and alter your approach to it based off of the consideration of how I feel? That's submitting. When somebody asks you to do something, it's well, I normally do this, but you're going against what you naturally do or what you would want to do based off of the ask or request of somebody else. You're submitting to somebody else's needs.
That is actually the legal definition of submission, is to submit to an arbitrated agreement or like.
Yeah, when you look at an animal, when an animal submits.
A healthy relationship is full of compromises.
Right.
But what you're talking about is you don't compromise yourself, and which is
I won't compromise my morals. It'll be like, okay, you have some females nowadays, example that I'm starting to see.
Hold on, because even when we just landed on right with the word compromise, you said you won't compromise your morals, but you are willing to compromise in language in a relationship.
Yeah, like, okay, I've been told that I have moments where I speak very coldly.
I would say that for you, that was for the camera.
Yeah, I have moments where I'll speak very coldly. I can only speak for myself, for examples of where I've dealt with it. So, yeah, real harsh. Fire signs have an issue with it being sharp, and it's like, it's warm, it's out of love, it just hurt. It's fire. It's
fire.
sharp. Yeah, it's yeah. So it's like, okay, with that, I've had people talk to me about, okay, I know your intention isn't to come across like this, but this is how it's making me feel.
Can you give an example?
I can have somebody come to me with a situation about, oh, my boyfriend, he did me like this, he did me like that. And it's like, well, you allowed him to do like that, I can tell you how.
I want an example of a situation that you've had in a personal relationship.
A personal relationship would be...
in which you were being told...
that I'm too cold and I need to submit to basically what he's...
the way the guy asked you to submit, what was he trying to get you to submit to?
Means of allowing somebody to do for me and not having to be so focused on, well, I have to make sure that I have this taken care of and I have to make sure I have this taken care of. I'm a person of business first, play later. So if I have bills I got to take care of, I pay my bills. I don't look to anybody else to pay for it. I don't ask anybody else. That's an adult responsibility of individual.
Okay, so what was he asking you to allow him to do?
It would be let me pay for this and I can have your time with this. And I felt I like working for my stuff, so it's like
did he do the thing, how much you make it worth today?
Yeah.
And then, okay.
Yeah, and it was one of those, okay.
Take one of your sick days. You're like, I like my sick days. I want to use my sick day when I'm actually sick.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's one of those, okay. I had to look at the overview of he just wants your time. He's being understanding of, okay, you're business oriented. You have bills, you have goals. So it's a matter of compromise. Are you going to submit to his request of making time and space for him and not being so work oriented, business oriented, and trusting that you have somebody that can help you? Or are you going to be resistant to the request and be solely focused on, and then that's when you have resistance because there's no compromise. In order for something to, in order for a paper to fold into an envelope, it has to be the right shape to slide. It is no resistance, it's ease. And I feel like submission is ease. It's not a friction of force or anything. You're not forcing anything. It just naturally flows. So with that, it was had to learn different ways of what he meant, but I submitted to the emotional proposal of, I want your time and I understand that you're business oriented.
Did you go to work that day?
So can we come? Hell no. I didn't go to work. He paid me for my day.
That's what I really wanted, though.
No, because it was one of those, I'm a person of my word. So we make an agreement of, okay, you understand where I'm coming from. Mm-hmm. My business has been taken care of, and I gave you my word that this is what it is. And okay, cool.
Okay.
That's what it was.
The other lady in the room, someone asked you to submit how? What was the ask? What was the request?
Dre asked me to submit recently, low key, but it wasn't like, oh, submit to me. Oh, it wasn't like that. No, it was more like, hey, let me help you. You're in a bad situation. Let me help you. I was like, nah, I ain't really trying to.
You always had a problem with that one.
He helps me.
Okay.
That was a submission. I could have did it.
So does submission seem like a dirty word for you at that moment?
I mean,
or was it more? Or was it more so for you?
Word.
Okay. So if the word was put out there that way, I mean,
I probably would have looked at him like, you stupid.
Because of the word submission, and because the internet has kind of taught everyone the submission is a dirty word.
Because I don't like the word in general. I don't like that word. Because if you won't let me say it to you, don't say it to me. Now, if the dude is like, oh yeah, I'll submit to you.
Have you guys ever had someone say submit to me?
Yeah.
Give me that request.
Yeah.
Like what was the argument?
It was okay. The most direct we've had when it was an emotional heated of, why are you so like closed off from everybody? I've been like this my whole life because it's one of those, I'm there for everybody, but 9 times out of 10 I got to be my own strong pillar. So it's like after a certain point, love. I need my space. Everybody is okay. And it's just cold after that. So it's why won't you talk to me? Why won't you be still for like 10 minutes and talk about what the issue is? Why isn't it a full acknowledgement of beyond the hurt that was done and like acknowledging the trust, the love, them trying to fix this, this has been fixed, this is the differences, this is the betterment of situations. And it's just one of those, I can't give you that because you haven't shown me this. And it's like, well, that was then.
What was the sentence he used and said submit?
It was a matter of, you try to control everything to the point of when you are not in the space to be 100% conscious to control your own, you spiral out. It's like driving and spacing out, and then you tap right in right before you drive into a wall.
I don't like them type of niggas.
It was one of them. Just submit to me. You don't have to be in control of everything. It stresses you out with everything. Let me take care of it. And just kept saying, submit, just let go. And it's just one of those.
See, submitting, you have to be comfortable too. It's like, first of all, I don't even believe in that submitting shit unless you really finna take to that level of where we really finna just be man and woman, and that's it. Like we almost there. Like it's hitting that curve. I'm with you, but like like And then like back to what I said, it's not a lot of men left neither. It's a lot of people playing. It's not. This world is very awkward right now. We're in a very awkward, dark, deep, just out of pocket, unbalanced.
Built different for real.
Because like I said, I don't give a fuck what nobody tell me. I stand on it.
That part, no compromise.
And nature is nature for a reason, bro. I have a penis, you have a vagina. Certain things I have to do, certain things you don't have to do. Stop crying about it. Just suck it up and get the shit over with. Like she said.
No, that's not healthy. You had it, but until the end part.
I mean,
it's not.
yeah, but see, I'm sorry. I ain't reword. I'm standing on what right or wrong, standing on it.
But you know what though? The same way you use that phrase is, everything was fine until he got to the end of the sentence. And you see how the ladies just shifted? They were with you, and then, I don't like how you said that.
But I ain't here to be like.
That's how these conversations tend to go on.
The reason I'm saying rephrase it is because the way you said it kind of sounded like the guys that start with the R word. And we don't like those. So man, you should really rephrase that.
I'm not here for you to like me. I'm here to tell the truth. Truth ain't always going to be cute and fun. That's the problem.
Well, she's speaking to triggers. She's speaking towards triggers, and then the language that you're using is triggering.
What was I using that was triggering?
You're talking specifically looking at people as the body parts that they hold.
I mean, but more so like that, it's like, okay, the way you were describing the interaction sounds forceful, aggressive, just, it doesn't give the
trust.
the
level of trust
that you were asking for with the submissiveness. It's like, yeah, okay, I can submit, but I can't submit to that. That right there.
Nah, see,
triggers
you
me
think
because
I'm not.
the way you just
Hold
said
on.
it
I know what you're feeling.
sounds like
I know
the
what you're
guys
feeling.
that start with an R word.
What I'm trying to get you to understand is listening to women, you can't get what you need out of them if you don't present it the right way. Even if you're presenting the right thing.
But I'm talking to an audience, right? And if they don't cool, I get what y'all bitches. Like, I'm just being blunt, right? I'm a blunt person, and I'm just being blunt. Like,
no, this is healthy.
I don't care if, like, bro, you have to. It's just certain things. That's what we here for. Like you say, when she get done looking out for everybody else, she ain't asking nobody to pay her bills. Mm-hmm. She gonna go get it. She gonna figure it out. But when you start,
I have a question on that real quick.
Okay.
So based on that type of behavior and that demeanor, how do you plan on having a functional relationship?
I am a person to where if you can provide me the security to where I can be comfortable with you to depend on you, then it's one of those, all right,
see,
you got it.
But so based on how you've been describing things, you've yet to have a person that allow you that level of comfort and trust.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's one of those, you don't lean on just anything and expect it to hold you up. You check the sturdiness of it first before you put your whole body weight on it.
a lot of these niggas not sturdy.
Right, and a lot of these, they not sturdy.
They not sturdy.
They
Like,
not.
I'm not, bro. These females don't be like, a lot of these niggas, they not sturdy.
Facades.
For
You have people that put facades up and act just to obtain the closeness or attention.
I get what you're saying. What's your how do you test for sturdiness in a person?
You start with a single bill. Can you pay my phone bill?
I'm not that type of person. It's one of those, if I'm in a situation of, I don't even go to you about my problems of can you pay. It's one of those, all right, you ask about my day, what's going on? What's going on? I'm working right now. I'm trying to figure out how to deal with this because I got this. And I need some help, but I'm trying to figure it out first before I fully ask for help. Mm-hmm. And it's one of those, okay, this is what I got. This is my plan. And then I have people where friends to be like, you don't have to ask for it. If your friend tell you I'm going through something, if you care, it's one of them, all right, well, what you need? Like, where can I help? Because if you genuinely care, all right.
It'll come naturally.
Right. It comes naturally. It doesn't have to be asked for.
Yeah.
Genuinely. Mm-hmm. So it's one of those, okay. I have some people that are like, okay, well, what do you need or where can I help or where do you want help? And it's like, okay. And then we're going to see where this goes. If I communicate the help, do you give it? Or is it just that we talk about it and it's a fall through? What are the contingencies upon the help? Is it a genuine help or is it one of those, okay, so if I help you, what you going to give me? Yeah. It's right. And I'm one of those that if you pay me, I'll pay you back like this. It's nothing. Like, because I'm not that type of person. Business is business and personal is personal. It's a separation. So I feel like dependency on it is like, all right. And then after that, after you help me, and this is the big part, after you've helped me, if there's a tough situation that comes up, is that help thrown up on some, well, I did this for you? Because then it's like, that wasn't a genuine help. That was a point for you to pick up on a one-up maybe later.
Because real help, real friendships, real relationships, they're not based on count score.
Exactly. In today's society, it's all transactional.
I was trying to figure out because I was getting confused the way you was talking. At first, it was seeming like you won't ask for help, but then as you was talking, it was seeming like you will ask for help. So I'm confused.
It's a matter of, I won't directly come out and be like, okay, they're like, hey, what's going on? I'm stressed about this. Can you pay this for me? It's not one of those because
it was a joke when I said it like that.
Oh, I know. It's just one of those. But you have some females that be like, I need this. Can you do this for me? No, get out my face. Like, and it'd be one of them. Well, what do you expect?
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah, I don't do none of that. It's one of those.
I was wondering if you're more like the, hey, yeah, so today on my agenda is this, and this, and I'm stressed the fuck out about it, but I can't figure it out, and then you just kind of wait around.
Oh no, I hate people like that. I'm not one of those, because it's one of those, what do you want? Like, speak with your chest and say, what do you want? I'm one of those, like I said I needed help in the midst of I'm stressed out. Yeah, I'll mention I need help. I'm not one of those.
Is it always financial that we're talking about here?
Exactly what you need help with. We'll just say you need help.
In the example that was given, it was this is what I'm dealing with. This is what I'm trying to fix. This is my plan on how I'm trying to fix it. I need help, but I'm trying to figure it out before I fully ask, yo, can you help me specifically with this?
So you give them a prep. to see if they're even.
It sounds like communication. If you're having normal communication with the person, and then you talking about a situation, and naturally comes up in the communication that you have with a person on a frequent basis, you would say something. Hey, I'm doing this, and then you're asking. You either ask for help or maybe an alternative way of doing what you're trying to accomplish.
Yeah.
And if you trust the feedback, if their logic checks out, or if they actually provide feasible solutions, that's when the trust builds. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because then I'll have friends that'll be like, yeah, I'll ask. It won't just be on some direct, can you give me this? It's one of those, I need help, because then I'll provide the space for it to be well, how would you like to help me? Because I know I have a lot of people that get uncomfortable as soon as you ask for money, as soon as you ask for advice. It's a matter of completely ghosts. So I give them the space to decide, how would you like to help me? I've presented the fact that I need help.
Yeah.
Whether it be a verbal, you got it, sis, it's okay, don't give up, or okay, what's your plan? How you trying to go about it? Have you tried this? Or shit, how much money you need? I send it to you. I'll leave that up to them, because I've came across a lot of people where just simply being like, can you help me? Starts a whole problem.
Is that an ego thing that you deal with, or do you feel like it's an ego thing?
It's a Sagittarius. But all Sagittarius are like this.
No, I'm like that. I'm a Libra.
I mean, we're not talking about Libras.
I'm not just saying. I don't really. I mean, I wouldn't say this. I think it's just like.
I don't know if I'm trying to think about it, because I have to. I'm trying not to be biased. Like the definition of ego is like, is it a matter of so my feelings don't get hurt, pride of okay, I don't want it to be where I asked you.
It doesn't necessarily have to be a negative thing, because when you say a person can help you and then weaponize it later, I can understand your pride saying I'm not going to ask anyone for help, because your defense mechanism is I'm not going to ask for help because other people have weaponized it before. So that's not necessarily a bad thing, but it just makes it harder for you to facilitate a healthy relationship with another person.
I'm gonna call it what it is. Honestly, it's a tinge in me, the part that actually gives a fuck, of where it's a people pleasing mechanism of where I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable as a friend. Like I said, I'm that person that's there for everybody, and I don't get help. So the fact that I've even announced I need help. What's going on? Oh my God. Yeah. So then it get real deep, and it's like, it's not that deep. It's okay. And then it's one of those, I'll figure it out. Because 9 times out of 10, we'll talk about nothing that relates to it. And
is that
no
something
solution is found.
With your family?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Wallace, you had something to add?
No, I was about to say, I've never really met somebody who actually admitted to that. Because people say, oh, it's just, bro, I'm the same. Like, I just threw a whole album release party. It was in the big ass condo. I'm at the period of my life where I had just lost my job, almost lost my life, and everything else. But I had the means to handle everything. But at the same time, like the young lady was saying, I get it. She'll ask for help, but it's like, what does this come from? Because you'll be surprised at the end of the day, it'll be 10 years down the line, and then y'all may spike a small argument, and they bring it up, right?
Yeah.
And I'm talking about, it'll be the person you never thought. So it's like, dang, like, excuse me if you using like so much, but would I really want to ask this person for help for it to come? Because sometimes I think people don't. Well,
that's why I asked about the measuring stick, because like we have different ways we can test people, whether it's a direct test or maybe we're just looking for consistency. Because even saying testing people, it sounds like people playing games, but it's just more so checking of consistency.
No, you checking the temperature. I call it you checking the temperature, because like with me, for instance, I'm the same way. People always come with, I have no problem with anybody watching this. No, I'm not talking about you. Got your feelings. So I hate when y'all feelings don't even count for everything.
You got to tell them if the shoe fit. Put the shoe on.
Cinderella. Shut up and walk barefooted.
Cinderella.
So Cinderella. So I just been telling people always come to me and, hey, can I talk to you for a minute, or can I borrow this? But it's like when it's your turn, you don't
have the same grace.
Because like I said, you don't want to come off as you feel like a beggar, but you have to remember, like, you do help people. Young lady, you do help people. Young man, like, it's okay. But I'm still learning, because I needed help through this part just a wee bit. And it hurt my feelings to a core that the person that wanted to help me wanted to help. But it's just like, I think it's our defense mechanism. It's like, dang. Because if you start thinking negative, like, you sure they're not playing?
After hearing him speak, I got the answer to the question.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So it's in a more of a, I know I have anger problems. Let me just put it like this, right? Like, my temperament is very bad. My patience is like, it hasn't changed. So it's one of those, okay, I've always been raised, you do not sit at a table that won't feed you after you've opened your mouth. You know how they be like, closed mouths don't get fed? Mm-hmm. If you've opened your mouth and you sitting at the table and you still don't get fed, you're not sitting at the right table. I have certain people where it's like, all right, you're a friend. I would love for you to stay a friend forever. If I'm in a situation where I'm always helping you, call me 200 here, call me 100 here. What's going on? 300 here. All right, I got you. Then when I need help, we talk about it all day. Oh, woe is me. I feel so bad for you. I'm so sorry that you got to go through that.
Oh, they gave you thoughts and prayers?
Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers and feelings. It don't be no logical advice. I'm not a person where you didn't send me no money, you didn't help. Hey, no type of words of wisdom.
Hey, bro, that fire and hand emoji, that you can cash that out in Bitcoin.
Man, it'd be a whole bunch of that, and then it's like, okay, man. And then to the ends is to no avail. Mm-hmm. So technically, I, in a sense, invested my time in something that was purposeless. Mm-hmm. When I needed help, it was a vulnerable moment that you just soaked that shit up. You didn't give anything. Mm-hmm. You took a lot, but you didn't give anything, energetically speaking. And then 9 times out of 10, those be the same people that like, you never come to me for help, or you don't ask me for anything.
Facts.
And then get mad. And it's one of those.
But when I did sit here in your face telling you that I did not have it, you did not offer.
Mm-hmm.
Not only did you not offer, you will forget. Nah, fuck that. Let it out. Let it out.
Get that shit out your chest. Get it out. Get it out.
And I was gonna help you out. Not only did you not offer, when y'all do bring this back up, you act like you never said anything. Like
you act like you didn't hear me.
Nah, this shit personal. I be, bruh. Nah, fuck that. If you watch this and you feel like that towards Shorty,
or they gaslight.
Cinderella.
And act like they ain't say what they said in your face.
Yeah, I don't like gaslighting people. Y'all some bitch ass niggas.
All right, so that leads me to the next question. Can you guys tell the difference between your ego and spirit talking?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
How so?
Ego is a thin line between dark and light.
I'm just going through all my questions.
Like, for real, like, ego is a thin line between you pushing it and all right, bro. Like, because pride can be very dark and get you in very dark, low vibrational places because you sit there and let that play out. And you knew that wasn't right. Because deep down inside, I think some folks is fucked up all the way, but deep down inside, most people got a little ding when you hit that bell.
Yeah.
Ding. Like, chill out, brother. Chill out, sister. But no, you done let that alcohol get it talking. You done let that money get talking. You done let your feelings talk to you in your head, and you done got out of hand. And next thing you know, when you wake up in the morning, oh, damn, bro, I shouldn't have had. We were trying to tell you hot stuff. So, and then spirit is more so, for me personally, I only can speak personal. Spirit for me is more so, it's a calm voice. It's a calm feeling. It's a calm vibration. It's almost like it's a notion of breeze for me. And when I mean breeze, I don't mean like a breeze short conversation. I mean like a legit breeze. Like how earlier we was together and I had a PTSD moment. That type of breeze. So
breeze right through the door.
Breeze right through the door. So this is just my take on some things. So that's how I look at it. Ego, you know it's a little, you know what's going on.
I told you it's a horror movie.
And that's how ego works. Just like that. You can't even get back in. Bullshit. How y'all feel?
I feel like ego operates on both sides of the spectrum, in light and dark. Like, you can be in your ego and positive. Like, you have some females that be like, I'm that bitch, been that bitch, will still be forever be that bitch. And then you have ego that operates on a negative end. It's all about the intent of what it's there for. But for me speaking, it's a matter of...
I like the phrasing used, because just stick with the same phrasing. That can be positive and build you up from a bad place, but that also can put you in a place where you cannot receive constructive criticism.
Exactly.
And it stops growth.
Because ego is ego at the end of the day. Ego will always be a problem at the end of the day, because... At some point, it's a wall that reality does not seep through that filter all the way. So it's one of those, okay, but you can use it for, to get you up there and you down, hype your ego up, get up there and give you the drive that you need. But, don't let yourself get too high, balloon head, where you hit the fan.
Balance.
It's like, you got to balance it out.
Ego is seasonal. We agree? Ego is like a seasonal thing. Like
some people that shit on 25/8.
No. Hear me. I'm not saying for everybody. I'm talking about like far as how
the usage of it.
Yeah, like that's how it should be used. Like I say, it's a thin line. It's a seasonal thing. But then you got some people who their ego fall, winter, spring. So all right, big dog.
We could say ego is a summer emotion.
And then spiritual, it sounds
I expect
like
Leo to say that.
for me, if we're spiritual, it sounds like that voice that, well, I don't know about everybody else, but I got voices inside. So it's one of those, the voice that reads to you, and it's like you don't know where it came from, but it's always been there.
What does that voice sound like?
Huh?
Is it Morgan Freeman?
Nah, mine's on some Angela Bassett. It's on some. It's up there. It's like a strong black woman. It's in there. It's in like on some. Not too much. The voice don't got to be raised for you to get the sternness of the message that has came across, and it's on some. When it speaks, it demands the attention. It commands it. So it's one of those because it only speaks when necessary. So it's like, all right, in those moments, it'll be like reading a message in your head, but you're not reading. So it's like, okay, you know that's spirit telling you, and then the feeling that comes with it. You know how you get mad? Some people get mad. Your body get hot. Mm-hmm. It's a emotion that comes with it. When you're sad, you get cold in a sense. When you're lovey-dovey, you feel warm and fuzzly. It's different, like temperatures that go with energies and whatnot. Mm-hmm. I feel like when spirit is speaking, it's a matter of like a calmness, in a sense, like what he said in the breeze. But it's like in a sense, for me, standing in still waters on the beach. In a sense, it's like the relaxing of it, of where
it's peaceful.
The chaos of the mind is like really loud, and then out of nowhere, just silence, and you just hear this voice, and it's like, okay, well, where did that come from? And then it goes right back to the background noise, and it's like, okay, well, that was something that I needed to hear. That's what it seemed like for me. So
gotcha.
It's a difference.
Y'all just made me a little bit irritated with myself because I realized I worded that wrong.
Which part?
It's okay.
Because what I was actually getting to was, and that's what they actually defined, was the difference between ego and consciousness. Because spirit is a third party, and spirit can feed into your ego or it can feed into your consciousness. There's various types of spirits.
Okay.
So I should have said ego or consciousness, not ego or spirit.
What makes a person boring?
What makes a person boring?
It's personal feeling.
In conversation, in podcasting, in like shows, what makes people boring?
That's a personal opinion.
No, it's their energy.
You have certain people that could talk monotone, no energy,
No
and some people will eat that shit up. That's what I'm saying. It's all based off of personal opinion.
I mean,
depending on who you're talking to.
Stuff, it's still boring though. I will say it's boring and still listen to it.
But then what piques your interest? Is it boring? Is it one of those?
It's still boring.
What's your definition of boring?
Watching it.
Yeah. Is it what type of boring are you talking about? Like boring, like okay,
boring,
no interest at all. I'm clicking off this.
Or boring as in like they're just a boring.
If you're watching something on TV, you change the channel or turn it off. If you hear something and you're hearing what the person's saying, it makes you want to turn it off or turn it down.
Mainstream television,
whatever,
anything on channels 1 through 64, all of that's boring.
No, I mean, but even TV or any type of screen, that could be YouTube, that could be just whatever you have. Yeah.
Mainstream TV is boring.
Where do you watch One Piece on?
1 through 64.
Crunchyroll, Hulu.
Okay, so
Hulu has
a partnership with Funimation, so they have all the anime.
Yeah, okay, so like what's something else that you might try watching on Hulu that makes you change the channel or change to another program?
Anything that is not anime.
Okay, so all right, so you saying anime is all anime is good?
No.
Okay, what makes anime boring?
Shit.
I feel like the context, the depth.
I'll watch all animes before I'll watch regular people on TV.
Yeah, but are you gonna watch the entire series just because you started?
Ooh, Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer is boring because they talk too much.
Thank you. You made
I
me
feel like
happy
that's a good show though.
They
talk too much.
Hey man, don't do it like that. It be like that sometimes, baby.
I know, but that's why. Yeah,
you had to pull it.
Yeah.
It had to be pulled.
Yeah,
you have to pull it. Think of a boring anime until I thought about Demon Slayer.
That's why I do what I do. All right, what's more to you, Warlos?
I want
a person, a conversation, a situation, entertainment, or maybe something educational.
I'm straight to I'm just a simple, straight nature, straight to the point type of guy, bro.
Okay.
If you boring, you just boring. Like I'm not being difficult. It's just like I can't really pinpoint it right now. It's just if I don't like you, I don't like you. If I do, I do. And that's good. That goes to line TV, food. I'm a big nigga, so I guess I ain't too boring in that category. But I like hot wings, Chick-fil-A all day, every day. Yeah, bro.
You're not boring because your pun was like sure spicy.
He said it smelled like Dolce & Gabbana.
You know what I mean? Right, you did. You said
Oh
that.
yeah, I forgot you called it that. Hey,
crack.
side note, what is it called again? Say
It's
it
a
loud.
plumber's crack.
Yeah,
When
my
he
my
stood
plumber.
up, he flashed me with his
Yeah,
plumber's crack.
I
told him to
flashed
put
it.
up.
My you know you a big nigga. All
You
big
still
niggas know
haven't
you
let
gotta
that
stand
shit
up.
go. Okay.
You got to gesture.
Like
Shimmy,
Dolce
shimmy,
&
shake.
Gabbana.
Yeah, you got. I had to
Hell
stand up. Like I was standing up. You know, I was trying to address myself, get my jacket together. You know, get my shirt together. Cause you know that I felt a little breeze. So I knew something was going on. I was like, okay, that's that Dolce & Gabbana
Like, you ain't
breeze.
got the ceiling fan on or nothing.
Right, like, it's got to be me. Like, let me tighten up. I felt it. Like, I knew it was going on. I just adjust my cell phone, both of them.
I take offense. I'm sorry.
So yeah, get yourself right.
Listen. But you see how we still cool? Shit. That's like I knew you felt it because I felt it. So shit, I had to stand up and I feel that motherfucker. Like,
At least you acknowledge that. Some people
man,
just leave it be. Just
I'm gonna
like,
stand on any and everything I say and do. I don't give a fuck. Cause at the end of the day, I'm either right, wrong, or you ain't paying for it. So, yeah.
okay.
All right, so next question.
He wanted to fight my mom.
Is it again?
He wanted to fight my mom.
People on bullshit on bull. I go hard about people.
Yeah,
Look,
my mom has been the way
I don't
my mom
blame
has
her,
been
though.
Since
Oh, no.
I was talking to her.
Hey, can I get a sticky note? This gum
And she's
getting
no
gummy.
better.
Bruh.
She lives.
I think the content just got that.
Lives with her.
Hey, DJ, can I get a sticky note? This gum getting gummy.
Oh, yeah.
Please and thank you.
She's no better, bro.
No.
You know, after you chew gum and you drink water, the texture changes. It's time for it to go now.
Yeah, you want to do that one.
Pass that to him.
Please and thank you. I'm a very big. Hey, if can y'all start saying please and thank you? When somebody open the door for y'all, can y'all say appreciate it?
Actually,
Thank
I
you.
do.
It's called
And me saying
manners.
Thank you
No,
is
no, no, no,
exactly
no,
how
no.
I got called a sexy hood ninja. So don't do that.
No, stop.
Don't say thank you.
When
Don't
me and
say
you-
please.
When me and you talk, it's not about you. It's a billion people ugly as hell in this world. I'm talking to them. That's why I look that way.
I'm not even gonna lie.
So-
I have a lot of brothers, friends, male acquaintances that be like, they open the door for these females on some trying to prove to y'all that chivalry is not dead and that there is hope. And y'all ungrateful bitches, and I said bitches because y'all do not hold yourself as ladies. Do
Y'all
not
don't,
say
bitches.
thank you, and that's it. It don't got to be no long, drawful.
No,
It don't got to be
screw
none of that. It's called manners. Thank you. End of the day, he say whatever he say. Let that keep
I
pushing.
understand both
Conversation
of
don't
what
got to
you're
continue.
saying.
It's
I
called
understand both
manners.
your perspectives because what you're saying is manners, and what you're saying is like that. Thank you
Could
is
open
an
a
invitation.
conversation.
Right, it's an
And
invitation.
see, and that's where it's the elaboration of fellas. Respect, space, personal boundaries.
I got y'all. Fellas, listen. I got y'all because I'm a nigga and I say, oh, he just trying to sleep with them. Listen, brother, I turn down more than you get. With and without this fit. So dig what I
seen it
said.
before the show.
You say what I'm saying? Yeah, and Jay seen it before the show, and she was bad. Be happy and sad. Motherfucker, be glad. You dig what I'm saying? So, say what I'm saying. Bruh, it's okay, relax. Like, just because you open the door for a girl don't mean she gonna give you some pussy. Just because you take her on a date, she should get some.
You know what that
But
sound like?
that
It's entitlement.
don't mean she gonna give you some. You feel what I'm saying? Just
sound
because you
like
let her
entitlement.
skip you in line because you want to lick her ass, she fine, don't mean she gonna give you some, bro. Relax. It's more women than men. Just go outside and try again, my friend. Damn, twin.
Okay,
But
Dr.
shit.
Seuss. Okay.
But listen,
Okay.
she
a
right.
rapper.
She right though. But listen, I got real offended when I opened the door for this girl at Waffle House. I still this
I
why
promise
fucked
you it'll be
up at. I
hurting
was
their
at the
feelings. I'm
Waffle
like,
House.
bro, fuck them. I ain't never
the
gonna do this
first red
again.
flag. I'm at Waffle House. It's 2:00 in the morning, and we on Keller Road.
All
Yeah.
reasons not to have opened the door.
Red
for her.
flag.
All this is thank you, my friend. All this is
to have let
red
the door
flag.
slam in her face.
That's one of them. If you
But
catch it,
this
you
is
catch
what she
it. Like,
hit me with. I know she hang around East Side niggas that smoke nothing but 3.5s and backwoods. They tote dusty guns with banana clips and everything else clips in them.
But facts,
Honey buns, dicks,
He
whatever
not
you want
wrong,
to call them.
though.
shit.
Not lying.
And their pants is little, all their shirts is like polo. They wear forces and they got pool shiesty ski masks and they share cigarettes. This one I knew I fucked up. Cause
Shiesty ski mask.
heavy on
everywhere.
it. Heavy
Why
on
did
it.
I see the person?
Because this is what I imagine.
Oh my God.
And she got 2 homegirls and they be with them same niggas every day in them damn hot boxes. I opened the door, she said some shit I wasn't ready for. And I had to catch myself. And I'm a big nigga, so that's a lot to catch. This motherfucker said, thank you, twin. I said, huh?
No.
You from Paradise East? Where you from, ho? Like, you from Four Seasons? Like, you from Clayco. You ain't even Clay County, bitch. You
Clayco.
said-
Clayco.
You from Panthersville, you from Glenwood. You bitch told me thank you, twin, and made it real sexy. Like that ain't supposed to be a sexy term. Like I'm confused. I don't
What's
know if I
going
should
on? Is we family or can I?
My
Like,
little nephew nephew or whatever called his cousin twin. You just called him.
But like,
Oh man,
I know she got done smoking with them niggas. They just filed up a
They
bad
was
woman.
high. Everybody's
this is
twin to
great.
her.
Like on my dead grandma, she good and dead. That the girl told me, "Thank you, twin." Yeah, like,
You in Atlanta, they tell you
At
twin
least
to
she said thank
everybody.
you.
And
Yeah,
that's the
but-
point. She said thank you.
At least she said thank
yeah, I'm not even mad at the thank you. It fucked me up at 2:00 in the morning. That when I'm thinking she not gonna say anything, or I'm thinking she gonna say something. But thank you, twin, and that sentence together at that time period.
And then how she made it sound all together, it
Yeah,
just
it was like-
discombobulated
This
it.
was like hit on me.
she was like, hit on me, but shoot for me at the same time, twin. Spin the block, twin.
That's how you're supposed to be.
Not hit on me, but shoot
Man,
for
if
me.
we
that's
don't-
the test. That's the test.
if we-
Let's make
no,
sure you do that.
Listen, well, I failed on purpose because I ain't want to that.
He said, I don't want that type of confusion.
Yeah,
I don't want that type of
I'm good,
confusion.
twin. If
Oh
you
my
see
God.
this, I'm good, twin. That ass was
man.
fat though, twin.
Hell no.
All right, so question.
He said
My
the
life is
things was
hard, bro.
thinking.
My life
Glasses
is rough,
prescription?
bro. My weed is prescription. My glasses is pimping. You say what I'm saying? Yeah, real spicy and icy for your pill.
Prescription, but
Yo.
glasses is just.
So how would you? All right, well, if they were prescription, would you consider wearing electric contacts?
Man, first of all, glasses. I'm gonna give y'all I'm gonna give y'all the insight. After so long, glasses make the back of my ears sweating it. So I would either go blind or have to wear contacts.
I mean, you don't have
'Cause I used to wear glasses.
glasses to get electric contacts, though. It's a phone lens for your eye.
So how would you guys feel about that technology as your for Lucy your eyebrows
She just
up, bro?
looks like she doesn't mess with the
I'm
government.
just like,
She
hell no.
said they're not finna get me
Eyebrows
like
are
that.
You already know.
Give me like
Cause I'm
that.
just like,
Hey, she be staring on business. I fuck with Shada. Her
I'm
face
thinking,
expression
son.
during the question asked was like, nigga, next question.
I'm one of those. My
Yo,
facial expression
Yo,
cannot
your
lie.
fa-
I
your
might
fa-
not
your face
say
said-
it, but
your
my
fa-
face.
Your face said Johnny had 2 apples. Johnny got 2 apples. Answer the question.
For what?
Like,
So what's the?
That's the
can you
question
explain
for
the
real.
electric contact lens.
So basically, it's literally just that. It's a contact lens, but it's electronic. You put it in, and then like all this messages and stuff you would typically see on your phone, you seeing it in your eye. It doesn't distort your vision, so you can see all of this clear as day.
Yeah,
But
right.
then you might have your side chick pop up in the side corner over here talking about some, let me get some booty tonight. You feel me? I don't know how you reply other than pull your phone
Wait,
out, but
that
it's
might
gonna
be
pop
HD
up.
kid then. She fucked me up.
Nah.
Reverse?
Cause see, medically speaking, your eyes is connected to your brain through neural pathways, so they could be fucking with you mentally with
Yeah.
this one little
That's the
chip.
first thing I
Because
thought.
how do you respond with the thought that is energy and movement
No,
in motion?
I think you gotta pull your phone out to respond.
What the fuck is the point?
I don't know.
So wait, it's a contact. Time
You
out.
see it while driving?
Tag, I'm confused. Like,
But I know it's supposed to do stuff like you can take a picture, I think.
wait, so it's
Oh,
a contact in your eye. It's
And it's
contacts.
electronic.
So now for like, okay, all the ones that we was kids, they'd like, take a picture, click. We can do that shit now.
Yeah, that's funny.
That might be the only thing that
So
get
it
it for.
controls-
Other than that,
That got me.
It might get you.
other than that,
Wait. You saying pictures got women?
you said what?
Pictures got women?
Pictures got women.
Think about the shit that you could see. Like,
I mean, no.
some of them.
Pictures got childhood nostalgia.
Hey, bro, now that's in that glass put down.
I'm not.
You
I was
wasn't-
gonna put it on this, but I didn't want to spit a little drip on
You like you was
this.
finna try to drink like
I
that
was
nigga.
trying to. I wanted to.
You ever seen somebody
You
try
know,
to light a
parts.
black in the club or something in the club and they think it's still lit and they be like, yeah, you finna pull one of them. But look, you got me fucked up. So back to your contact lens. Wait. So it's a contact lens that you put in your eye.
Yeah.
It's like a phone.
When I seen the little thing though,
Like
he
my
was
nerve
moving
before it.
his hand and the stuff was interacting. So I don't know. If
Yeah, I don't
it's
trust that.
going to be neurological.
I don't trust that.
Yeah, that has to be
I'm
a neurological
straight.
link.
I'm
I don't
straight.
think-
That
but
sounds
you know
like
how
something
like
like
you know clickbait.
Yeah.
Clickbait says we doing all this, then you put it in, and then you can't do.
Bro,
Oh,
anything
hell no.
like that, it feels like they can off your own switch real quick.
They really cut off your own switch.
Wait, so you could be seeing one moment walk down the stairs and be blind as fuck.
They
and-
probably could.
Yeah.
I'm
Just turn the
straight.
vision off.
Y'all ain't
See?
never seen Black Mirror where they had the
That's what I'm
episode
talking
of
about,
where they
yeah.
was implementing all of this different stuff. Like it was
Yeah.
the Black Mirror episode was for parents that be overprotective of their children and wanting to filter
Oh, when they can see
everything.
what they're doing?
Where they altered everything, where they could filter what they see, how they perceive it. If it's violence, like say you're walking down the street and it's a dog barking,
Oh, I ain't see that
like it's an episode of literally in the episode.
They can
Daughter
make
was
it-
walking down the street, dog was barking. It was a Doberman, so it looked kind of vicious, aggressive.
So she started screaming, but the mom made her.
Yeah, she turned on the iPad and like pixelated that shit out to where she can't see it at all. You can't hear it at all. It's just one of those, in real life, it just looked like a blurry vision that won't load on the computer. And you're like, okay.
The computer had cataracts.
But in real life, this is a vicious dog across the fence barking at you. Do you know how distorted reality could be and how dangerous that is?
That's scary.
That's dangerous.
Absolutely.
Like,
When I seen it, I was like, oh, heck no, I would never do that. I gotta ask about
it
this.
ended bad. I love Black Mirror because it is honest with how bad things could go. Shorty ended up killing her mom at the end of the episode and didn't even know she was killing her
Thanks
because
for spoiling it for me.
no,
Ain't gotta go to that Netflix episode.
you gonna see how it fall out. She ended up killing her and didn't know because her mom blurred out the sensitivity effect of where you fighting, you're not seeing the blood and you're bashing in your mother's face and you're still going because you're angry, and then you feel her stop breathing under you, and then the chip glitches out because you just smashed the iPad that was controlling it, and I was like, oh shit, back to reality. Well, there goes gravity, right? Because you
destroyed so basically you destroyed the thing you were trying to protect.
And just started whamming on her mom, but since
she found out her mama was spying on her, and basically it was like the contact shit. The mom saw what the kid was doing and saw.
Was that the episode where they I think somebody saw their kid having sex?
Yeah, that was that episode. It was like, I don't like the boy, leave him alone, deleted memories, was a lot. And then deleted memories.
I mean, but that's what you said.
Yeah, it can go that deep.
I've never seen this show before.
That is an actual thing, though.
I feel so lost.
It's on Netflix.
At the end of the day, if it's anything that is
it's
real
not anime.
person and Netflix is all about the real person.
Netflix be exposing everybody.
Yeah.
They don't care. They tell everybody agenda and say do something about it. Because did I lie? No. And they can't be held accountable for when everybody else get called out for not saying the truth.
Netflix is the go-to place for the Illuminati to put out their media book.
Because they're on a contract of where they have to tell you. So it's not manipulation of free will.
Yeah.
I feel
that
like
goes into the whole Satanists can't tell you anything or do anything without telling you. People believe the Illuminati is Satanist. That's how I even got there.
Wow.
Y'all didn't hear with the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic that the government got like a whole bunch of charges pressed up against them, large ass lawsuit, 5 counts of different genocide, like was being charged for everything. Like all the dark shit that you hear conspiracy people talk about, they have a large lawsuit against them for that. And it's an AI lawsuit because artificial intelligence, you've been using people's cell phones to violate security, privacy, all of that.
Paper that y'all would never even know.
Yeah, all of the big CEOs.
It's actors on names on that shit, president's name on that shit, all type of shit.
At the same time that you found out about all of that, the reason I didn't hear nothing about that is because I was hearing about the victims that were getting pulled from underground. Yeah, that whole series of earthquakes back in the beginning of 2020 was them blowing up all them mines where they had been holding kids, where the elite had been holding kids from California to like Texas.
It's because there's been
all them mines down there and made us think they were earthquakes, and then took all of them people and put them on them COVID ships that were actually never used for COVID patients. They were always meant to.
I just see the COVID for accurate information about COVID.
No, it's going all over this. This video is going to be completely.
If you put the banner on this one specific snippet, it might not do it, but you know.
Yeah.
Fraud check.
I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all know. Anytime they start making like new diseases, or they pay celebrities to do dumb shit, like act like you've been shot in the foot, or act like your career like.
They don't even pay celebrities. They pay regular people to have these crimes that we be seeing, like where we get all riled up because I can't breathe and stuff. They be paying them people. Yeah,
and so what they do is it's called I like to say it's called a shock value to a certain degree, because it may not be the right term I'm using, so forgive me. But it's also a distract. They distract you and get your feelings once again and emotions put all invested in something else. Meanwhile, you got motherfuckers over there, got kids kidnapped. That you like. Think about it. I just honestly, for just once, I want people to just think logically. Just use logic.
That part.
But facts.
No, like
right
seriously.
Now, if I sit here and tell y'all right now on this man camera, I know X, Y, and Z, I'm pretty sure when I walk outside, there's gonna be some black vans and white vans outside.
Fuck that. I already got people listening to me for all the stuff that I do.
We gotta post a clip for that.
Hold on. Before my ADHD kick in, but hold on. So you mean to tell me y'all will shut down this man's show if we say certain things and you watching it? And I got something to back this proof. I got an ex-girlfriend. We're gonna get into that, then I'm back it back. Okay. So You can't find these motherfucking kids with all this technology. But if I say the wrong thing, my computer start glitching. I get emails or you start.
That's the Patriot
Mm-hmm.
Act.
Yeah, so it's like, come on, y'all really think they can't find these kids? Bro, all these they've been having iPhones before iPhones was iPhones.
It's 'cause if we're
they
being
had touchscreen
honest-
before touchscreen was touchscreen.
If we're being honest, you have to trust the government to do what they showed you. They're going to protect their own agenda. And based off of the words that they gave people, y'all don't even know y'all be putting coins in y'all asses and playing yourselves.
And playing the fuck out
because they
yourselves.
could use the same terms that y'all use and not even knowing. Y'all don't even know. Y'all not even talk about the same thing. Based off the governmentally speaking, when the government addresses you by your name, they're not even speaking to you. So if they be like, oh yeah, we have attained this person, legally speaking, they could be talking about a whole nother person, whoever they decide to give that name to in all capital letters as you are always addressed in any type of piece of mail addressing you from the government. Your name is always spelled in all caps because that is a separate entity than your physical body. Once you signed a birth certificate and you have a name, you sold all rights too. So when the government be like, oh yeah, we got them, or we looking for them, or we gonna save them, technically they're not lying based off of what they told you, because verbally and grammarly speaking, that is correct. But actually and legally speaking, in between lines, that is not what happened. So once they start talking about, okay, we did the rescue for the kids, they didn't give you the exact
Which
number
kids?
of, certain kids are met certain brackets and certain ethnicities and certain like DNA types and certain blood types. They didn't give you the specifics of all the kids that this was tested on and this was taken and that went missing shared the same type of common traits for it to be such a, why is this hyper focused? Because then you start asking the right questions. So all of that get covered, and with that speaking, it's one of those, you just supposed to say it. They
phone
flag
just lit
everything. You said what?
My phone just lit up.
Oh,
Patriot
yeah.
Act.
Once
but
you start looking into
but
certain
when I
stuff,
say
they
the
do
Patriot
that.
Act, you know what I'm referring to, right?
Well, what
The Patriot Act. So the way we when we signed off on the bill of the putting the Patriot Act in place, that also is a thing where people can say certain trigger words, it automatically gets recorded and reviewed.
Yep.
I was about to tell you, said, let me finish.
You update your iPhone, they do that.
My ex got caught like that. That's why I was trying to say. That's why I remember I'd be going, so I said, let me get out. So boom, you mean to tell me you got all this damn technology, y'all can't find a group of motherfucking kids that's been lost for Lord knows how long? You don't even need much. They don't even need much to do it. So my ex was writing this paper on ISIS. That's what you get for cheating on me. And
She said karma, bitch.
yeah, no, for surely. So she went too deep
Karma's
into
elected
the
officials.
Yeah, God said don't play with him like that. So you went too far deep into the rabbit hole and they shut her computer down. Like it shut down in front of her. And then she had told me something about they sent something out telling her she had went too far into research. So y'all can watch and see that shit. Y'all don't know where the fuck all these children at or where these grown people at. Man, y'all capping. They capping, y'all. They know these folks at.
Because like I told you, they know where the name belongs to. Just the physical entity is different.
In order, right? The only way they could actually truly succeed in the new world order they want to create is if we got so afraid, if we had so much crime and so much chaos that we begged them to bring the type of
Further
order
control
that they want us to beg them to bring.
Hence why you always hear, riots before they start talking about this shit again. And back to the initial point that started this whole conversation. I need y'all to wake up. Whenever y'all start hearing about, this celebrity had this type of beef, or it's, all over the radio, all over Instagram, all over it.
Broke up again.
Again, it's a whole bunch of distractions because they only gonna tell you one propaganda in order for you to not look at, while COVID happened, did you not pay attention to like over 20 CEOs of major businesses all stepped down at the same time? For what reason? Because their names got caught up in child trafficking, organ trafficking, a whole bunch of abuse regulations, money laundering, just a whole bunch of stuff. But what did they cover all of that up? Like over 180,000 children went missing all at once. And what was y'all talking about? Cardi B and Offset. What was y'all talking about? Why we not allowed to be outside over fake regulated stuff?
The new Michael Jordan shoes with
all of that.
my lame ass.
They give y'all small stuff to be distracted by, so y'all not focused on the big stuff.
Y'all granddaughter just went missing 2 days ago.
Like,
I'm talking about a whole missing. She may not even be in Atlanta no more.
And then they tell you that you can't even file a missing report for 2 days, so your child been gone.
or they do it like this. Y'all don't know about the presidential addresses because not a lot of people watch these nowadays. But did y'all know about the sovereignty laws that Biden was talking about breaking, of where it was like, oh yeah, those are taking away? Do y'all not know about the rights and laws that are being removed as y'all are scrolling on Instagram worrying about what other people doing with their life? You're not worried about what's going on with yours.
In reality, though,
distractions.
Sovereignty laws were always BS because there was absolutely no way to get the proper paperwork to get it to the courthouse. My mom been trying to go sovereign since before we met us.
I mean, technically, naturally speaking, there is no, in the Constitution itself, there is no law besides the common law. And that's only like 6 to 7 laws. Other than that, everything else is regulation of the land. And it's bullshit. But they don't let you know that knowledge.
Technically, you can find sovereignty. This is the only way you'll be able to find sovereignty on American soil. You will have to go to the census, go to census.gov. They have a literal butt ton of videos on
this
how
is Jules for you right here.
Mm-hmm. They have a butt ton of videos on how to properly search their database. Watch those videos, search their database, find your family. You can find your legal land. The only reason you don't own that land is because you don't know it's yours. Then you can get your land back.
Mm-hmm.
I think as a group of people, we need to do more communication on level 1 through 10 and really start taking in. I was taught to take in things, but really take it in. Like sometimes you have to answer a question right then. They just come by to give you a question. It's okay to say,
give me a minute.
Yeah, like earlier you did that. I don't even realize you had really just like shut down for a quick 5-10 minutes. Then you answered the shit quick as hell. But it was like you needed that time to really sit there, and I think we don't do that, and that's the problem with relationships. But going back to it, bro, like it's a lot. Y'all think it's conspiracy. Okay, if it's a conspiracy, then why everything's coming out the way it's coming out?
If it's a conspiracy, then why they don't want you to hear it?
They
why
damn
they keep
sure hide
shutting it
that
down?
shit.
Why they keep blocking it out? If it's such a lie,
they let the rest of the bullshit fly.
Nobody know the lie.
They let the rest of the bullshit fly.
Literally.
You let everything else, but the stuff that sound a little bit too true and a little bit too scary, no, it can't go.
A little bit too much into history for real.
Like, why do the back of an iPhone got a half-bitten apple? What the fuck that's supposed to mean? But I'm gonna let y'all figure that part out.
Oh yeah, you gotta look into all of them simples and whatnot. They are.
It's everything they do is simple. It's
I've
just.
accepted it. I've accepted
it.
I'm a cult member. Okay.
It is.
Yeah, that shit.
It take 5 pictures. All right. So speaking of people,
and make my business run. Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
For
all right.
sure.
So speaking of people doing crazy stuff for attention, are you guys aware of the Nardo Wick Who Won't Smoke challenge?
What is it?
He's still popping.
It was basically a thing
where the little kids was going around with the just running up on people.
So did you guys hear the story about the kids in Chicago? Like over 50 kids got suspended.
Yeah, that's home.
Running up with their phone.
The school had a problem with the fact that the song and the children. Okay, that's home. I gotta speak, but shout out to the home city.
Oh, you all the kids make so much sense.
Yeah.
Y'all real different. Y'all crime is real different. Y'all really don't be giving a fuck about life. Like y'all niggas is
It's
crazy.
because niggas stay out their way and they mind their business. When you decide to step across them lines, you decide to do your time.
Them niggas is knocking niggas tops off for free.
Because
that's it's
find you something safe to play with. You had other stuff to go worried about, and now you stepping in my line. You just got hit. Get out the way. That's just how it be. But anyway, with the kids, it's a matter of they all got suspended because over there in Chicago they trying to work on the reformation of getting everything fixed, getting everybody on peaceful terms, and on some, we don't always got to be violent because the Windy City is known for violence. So we really got to do better, y'all. We do. We can give more than just that.
You just gave that whole spiel.
Really?
Because I acknowledged all of it. I acknowledged all of it. We be out the way, minding our business. If you not on that, you already wrong. Don't be going out here looking for trouble. Be on your own time, mind your business.
Man, these little kids is bad. They shoot shit up for no reason.
But no, it be just some kids that be out there just looking for stuff.
Like that ain't up there. Up there, they got too much stuff going on. It's too many people. The further up north you go, for it to be as much bullshit as it be down here.
Have y'all not seen
Chicago? It get different.
Somebody got 10 niggas is down.
But it's for what she said.
It get different.
Niggas out here getting to dumb crime. I feel like shit like
shooting up shit for no reason. I ain't going for it, man. Them niggas is king of drill rap, man.
It get different.
Be knocking niggas.
Like, you know how much drugs is pumped up?
No, okay, so look, this is what she's talking about.
Told me a story about his cousin. He ran a car down on foot. and shot that shit up. Cause them niggas vice lords and whatever the other nigga is. So
like I said,
the gang shit gets serious down there.
That's what I'm saying.
Her point is niggas really living like that up there. They not living like that down here. So it's one of those, why y'all acting like that?
You know how many fake ass gangs we got down here? You know how many fake ass gangs we got?
Being that I'm from here.
I'm from here too.
But being that I'm gonna tell you now.
You got some people that's stepping like that.
Nah, I'm about to say nigga
Y'all
Georgia.
is about the last people that's stepping like that.
Man, shit. Have you seen the Cobb County crime rate between the last 2 years? This just the Cobb.
I'm actually about to turn this to Clubhouse with 21 Savage.
Yeah, no, I'm not incriminating myself.
Like I say, it's
like, man, shit.
It's just one of those, be honest, you compare Chicago to Atlanta, which one got it?
The government got to set the
I hope we never get like Chicago. I promise you, I hope we never get like Chicago. We pushing
and that is the point. That is the point.
But I think they influence like everybody else too. I think Chicago really influenced. That drill music, that Chicago shit.
Like all that shit come from up north. Like that shit is just really what's
But South
happening
niggas
out
been
there. The niggas down here
Southern
just
niggas,
do it to be cool.
nah, y'all niggas ain't from nigga. Please, I'm a greater baby. Southern niggas been nigga. I remember when Florida niggas came down here. This is back in the day. I was a jit for real. Like Florida niggas came down here and they tried to take over in Georgia. It was a whole thing. Georgia niggas they was having a knockoff battle.
You talking about 2000? 2000,
yeah,
2009.
No, this is a little bit. I was a kid. I grew around old niggas. So
I knew that was
how old are you?
I just want to know how old
I'm 108, but I grew up
No,
around
that's
a lot
not
of.
a valid answer. I need a valid
See,
answer.
it's not valid
the
answer.
man wears a mask. You think you gonna say his age?
When was your birthday?
I'm a Libra. I was born whenever I was
October.
born.
I know a year.
I was born a year that y'all wasn't here.
Don't do
so,
that.
Okay, can you give me at least a
He
age
got
range?
he's ask him off camera. Is he
want-
clearly tap danced around it?
A range.
Can you listen to
I
me?
just told you I'm 108, so listen to how long I've
Can
been
you listen
here.
to me?
I understand.
Thank you.
So nah, man, it's just like bro. Atlanta is just a cool city. You come out here, you get your money, you chill.
Y'all done
How
talked to
many
do rag
20-year-olds
off.
you hang out with?
Huh?
How many 20-year-olds you hang out with?
She probably asking for the differentiations of generation.
I understood that,
Ages,
but
like,
it's
you can't,
entertainment
like
thing.
I already said, yo people is probably about the last people that was really about it. Like I grew up with them people. They not.
Nah.
You talking about the original gangsters
No, I'm
compared
talking
to
about
the wannabe gangsters?
Nah, I'm
You
just
have
talking
people.
about I just know the history of my city just from just being exposed to shit, bro.
I feel like it's the difference between the people that stepping in the streets.
Can I ask another problematic question?
It's between gangsters and then crash outs. You gotta think about it.
Because he came up out these hoods.
I can speak for my streets too. Coming from West Side, College Park, Camp Creek, Greenbrier,
As a balanced person
all of
who's
that.
watched both, I just feel like
From different
But I
sides.
really feel like it's some whole shit everywhere, just like some real shit everywhere. I hate when niggas don't say it, but it's shit go like shit.
I feel like it's based off of the population of the area, based off of the major population that's in the area now are in younger areas. So they basically hear the stories of the older and they like, I want to live like that. So they talk like they live like that and they try to follow their life steps in that order. And they end up in a lot more shit that is way more shallow than the problems that we had
She used to wear
back
shallow.
in the day.
Niggas said shallow.
No, because think about it. For all of the people that, listen, even think about the music from back in the day to think about.
She called a nigga shallow, bro. What the fuck?
Because let's be honest. Back in the day, niggas had real life beef. It wasn't on you talking shit on Instagram, I'm finna come shoot you about it. Nigga, them just words. Them is just words. Them is just words. Back in the day, it was on some, all right, they was actually beefing about something. It was actually an issue to beef about, and it wasn't on no automatic escalation of, I'm gonna end your life about it. Niggas was real, we could throw hands about it. Now it's on some shallow, you said this.
Just calm down and talk it out. Say all that shit some whole shit.
They was able to talk about it back in the day too, but sometimes you have some people where you gotta hit about it before you can talk about it.
Man, bro. I'm telling you now, if I put my hands on you, we ain't got shit to talk about.
This? What's the
Communication.
Communication. Yeah, I was about to say that. Because if I gotta put my hands on you, bro, if I gotta put my hands on you, that nigga look like he ain't finna apologize to you tomorrow, bro. I whooped your ass. I whooped your motherfucking ass.
Well, no, at that point, okay, I come from a large group of bros where they have a code of where you could have an issue where it wasn't that deep to me, but it's deep to you. You gonna stand by your respect. You gonna fight about that. And out of the respect and love I got for you to squash this shit, all right. As a man, stand on what you got to stand on. Defend how you defend. If you step in that, look, like you said, put your foot down. If you step in that field and decide you got to fight, if you step in that field and decide,
this is a clean place, by the way. It smells like cleanliness. I'm sorry.
If you step in that field and you decide you got to fight about it and you get your ass whooped, that's just how the cards fell. You fought about it. We heard you out. We talked about it. Do you feel better?
Chicago for real. You got to be. You aggressive. Yo, back. I felt your spirit hit my back. But it's so cool. It's just like, damn.
All right, can we move to the next topic?
No, son. I gotta spin the block first, B.
Nah, it's not like that.
I'm done, y'all. I'm done.
Chicago vernacular.
No, that was Harlem, son. 54th Street, B.
We don't gotta bring up past
right
stuff
there by
like
the chopped
that.
cheese sandwich place, B.
All right, so who should answer this question?
Free Gunna.
Gosh, it was funny. Nah, you're angry.
Well, he already free.
I got better.
I see it though. You
All
seem
right,
like you can
hold
actually listen to me now.
Yeah.
Before you wasn't even trying to listen. She dismissed my ass so fucking quick.
What did we just miss? What y'all just have a kumbaya?
We've been having side conversations this whole time. You pay
Y'all
attention. You
missed
pay
a lot of
attention.
them.
You're here frequently. You see the board.
I don't care.
Oh, these are rules. Why didn't you start with this?
Because you were late.
I only remember like
I'm so sorry.
I know, you don't remember that.
Hey, I was gonna. Do I need to take my shoes off?
That's the one I remember.
Hey, do I need to take my shoes off?
No, you good. You good. That's because I usually have the white rug. All right. So next question.
Hey, I was chewing gum, but I spit it out. That's cool.
I didn't know you were chewing gum. That means you were doing a good job. Unless I go back and listen to
Hey,
it.
y'all need to take notes from the nigga.
Conversation.
It's the side conversations.
Hey, my man said
talking
smoke outside. Ashtrays are in the kitchen. This man smokes in his kitchen.
Ashtray.
He said, but it's in the kitchen though. He said no side conversation. Mics pick it up. I'm fat and my arm hurt and I got 2 dislocated fingers, so this mic getting kind of heavy. I told y'all I almost lost my
He
life.
didn't say that. Jay didn't say that. This man said that.
Have fun, be honest, and be respectful. I think everybody's having fun. We all being honest and we all being respectful. I would agree, right?
I feel like all the rules are pretty much being followed. So you
See,
have no
they
problem.
speaking all nicely. This is the part where it's like, why didn't we start with this? I got my shoes on. Niggas did already messed up. Like,
no.
I ain't got no holes in my socks though. Niggas be scared. Hey, y'all let them know. Y'all ask the nigga to take their shoes off. Y'all
that's how you let them know. You like,
and they hesitate, yo.
you need a pair of socks, bruh? It's okay. If
Right,
your shit
nigga.
got holes in, I got a clean
Hey,
fit
you
for
know
you.
what's worse
Like,
than having a hole in your sock? When a nigga foot stank on top. So now you disrespectful twice.
you should have just not had them bitches on. What was the point? Like, look.
Hey, side note. Hey, he
It
said shit.
the rug is not here.
Well, that's when I have a white rug.
I just want to let niggas know my socks is clean. I'll be right there.
I can see your
My
socks.
socks is clean too though. My socks is like legitimate.
I'm good to know your hip work.
I love your fit. It goes.
All right.
Hey, if you don't rock silly socks, you a hoe.
All right. My next question. Barlos, I want you to answer this first.
I'm sorry for my language today. He told me I need to start acting like myself. He didn't like how I acted last podcast. I'm working on it.
Are we supposed to be censored?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, he didn't like the way I acted
No,
last
I
time.
censor. No, I'm playing.
Wow.
Barlos,
Yes, sir.
what is a woman?
I'm a man.
You're starting him this question.
Asking what is a woman?
Yes.
I just had to hear it again. I just need to make sure that this was a valid
My
question.
bad. I ain't even touch
Listen,
her like
you
that.
know that
good?
I'm good at this, right?
I just wanted to make sure
You know I'm
this
good
was
at
a
this,
valid
right?
question.
You know I'm good at this,
He
right?
said, "What is a woman?"
Do you know I'm good at this, right?
I don't want to answer that question because you're trying to be facetious.
Right.
Go back over there.
Thank you. Answer the
It's a
question.
facetious question.
I mean, I don't feel comfortable answering because I'm mad, but if you just want to be honest, what is a woman like? I mean, I
To you.
use.
To you. It's not a trap question.
Shit, bro. I mean, ain't no trap question. Listen, honesty hurt. I don't be giving a fuck about this shit. Niggas hurt my life. My heart broke. My bitches it's in the shred. It's all glued up. That bitch is band-aid up. Shit, hell, I'm still here, pimp. Heavyweight and everything. But shit, bro, that's a good ass question. What is a woman?
That sounded like a pain-filled quote right there.
Yeah, man, it's a lot of it going on inside. But shit, it made me a better person. Some of it did, some of it didn't. You rather be better than bitter.
Acknowledgement is the first step. Mm-hmm.
She sipping like it's hot ass tea, right? Like it's green tea and that. I think when you I hate
Specifics, green tea.
But it's some good ass green tea.
right,
too,
it's the
especially-
best. It's some shit you get from Asia. You can't even get that shit out of Kroger, so you gotta order that shit.
I like to taste
It
my
take 3
water.
months to
Like
come in, them motherfuckers.
I like to taste my
So that
water.
means you know the difference between Voss, Aquafina.
Act like you know who you're talking to.
Dasani.
Like, I have always been one of them Voss, bro. Voss. And now
I
it's
would
like,
look inside the vending machine and be like, Dasani.
Yeah, I legit did that before I came into
Dasani's water has a filter that I don't want that.
Dasani's water has salt in it. It's dehydrating you, so you buy
You're supposed
more.
to gargle with Dasani.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to drink it.
You literally is. It's gonna cleanse your mouth out. That's that salt water rinse.
Hey, bro. Okay, tell me. You asked me what is a woman. What do you mean? Because I'm a male. So what are you asking me?
In what context are you asking that question?
If I were to ask you what is a man, how would you describe a man?
A man is somebody who's supposed to be stand on his business, right or wrong. He's supposed to be very strong when it comes to a time. I think men should have a weak moment too. I just have to be careful when it is and where it is, unfortunately. I think a man is a loving, caring person. It's a strong person. It's a provider. It's a learning experience. It's just being human. That's all I got right now. I'm pretty sure I can word it better, but since I'm on the spot, that's what I think about. That's what a man should be.
Okay.
I think a man plays just as important role as a woman does. As a woman does. I think. Yeah, so you asking me, I think a woman is, when I think of women, in my head, in my imagination, I think of beauty, inside and out. Cliche, but I say more inside and out because I done dated some nice looking women and they just ain't right on the inside. So I would have to say inside and out. When I think about women, I think about flowers. I think about calm stuff like water. I think about thickness. I think about cute feet, fat butts. Think about little booties. I think about skin tones. I hate the word black. So I tend to think about quote unquote black women a lot. I'm not racist. I just
It's called preference. It's called preference.
Thank you. Help me out. Shit, hell, preference. I got a preference. I don't know, bro. I think of women. I just think of a person that helps create. Like that, she's a creator in the sense. Like you give her your juices, she makes a smoothie. I wouldn't want to say you give her a nut. I was trying to be creative.
You mean she makes a baby?
Yeah,
I caught that, but
everybody don't want it to be well, it depends on what type of smoothie you talking about. But
I didn't want to say, I didn't want to be vulgar and say like nut and then
you said
yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. It don't even sound like you say nut. That's a hard ass word.
You said give her some juices and then make a smoothie, but you could have just said give her some juices and then make a baby.
Everybody don't want a baby though.
I mean, I was trying to make it. I was trying to.
Yeah,
you fucked up my bar, man. Damn. Ooh, you just. Ooh.
You gotta think about
I
it.
want to get everybody in on this. You got any more to add to that?
Nah, I think. Yeah, I don't know, bro.
You covered a lot.
Yeah, that's Next.
All right, ladies. Cool. What is a woman?
A woman.
What is a woman?
A human with a vagina.
Okay.
That was born with them.
Okay. That's it.
Pretty much.
Okay. Anything to add?
My context is, what do you mean? Like,
she's still like, I don't understand.
it's because I'm one of those. Some people call it overcomplicated. I feel like things aren't that simple. So when you ask like, what is a female, girl and boy, a girl.
All right. So is there a difference between a female and a woman?
Yeah, it's just like there's a difference between a birth giver and a mother,
Yeah.
a sperm donor and a father. It's the attributes that come with the person that determine the level of status that you have with it.
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
So the female,
Female is a born.
Can let her talk, please.
yeah, I feel like a female is the purse that you got. That's what determines if you are a man, a female, or a male. If you got it, you got it. That's what you is. If you don't, you don't. That's what you is.
Okay.
But when it comes to what is a man? What is a woman? The maturity that comes with the context of those words. I mean, you got to stand on something. You got to hold some weight.
You can do the foot.
Fuck, you got double stand. Like
I got my sock.
I got you.
You don't want to jump down.
Yeah.
I don't want to break my toe.
Both feet.
Nerves is bad. No, they not.
Have it, gavelled it, set both feet. What is you bringing to the table? What table are you putting next to mine? Because we got our own.
Awesome.
Like, it's one of those. It's more quality to it than just you're a girl. Because when you acknowledge a female as a girl, what do you think of? Little status, little girl. Like, that's how I look at it.
I've seen a lot of men, myself included.
Mm-hmm.
We would talk about women, full grown women. We'll say girls, but if you say something nice, women are they're receptive of that because girl also means youth, but not necessarily demeaning.
Lady,
but you're younger though. Once you're in your 40s,
She said, I like lady.
That's
it
what
don't matter
saying.
how old I
No.
am, lady. Because once it's a
Ma'am.
girl, I don't ma'am sound old, but it's one of those.
But you just see what I'm saying.
It's
It's a matter of semantics. That's what you're just talking about.
How it sounds in the feeling.
I could understand, but that's based off of perception with everybody's
But
book
I
of
can
Torah.
also say girl, just like I don't want to use that word, but just when you say girl or boy please or something like that, that goes back to what you're saying, little status.
Yeah.
But
But
if
9
you're-
times out of 10, when somebody's telling you, girl, please, they like, or boy, please, they like dismissing
Yeah,
you.
they sunning you.
The same way you dismiss a kid. Mm-hmm. It's on some, I hear what you're saying, but you don't have enough weight for it to amount to anything to really take precedence in the room that we feeling right now. Yeah. Don't, it's one of them big everything over here, baby.
Last fight?
Huh?
What's your last fight?
When was my last fight?
Yeah.
What's the fight? Watch how she
January, like a physical fight?
See what I'm saying? Nigga, when last time you put your hands on somebody? You know what the fight
Like
is.
2 months ago.
The fuck?
Yeah,
I hate
like-
when niggas ask do that
Like,
shit.
nah, because some people like, I mean, we got into a disagreement. It
Yeah,
was a
he
fight.
said a fight. He didn't say shit
2 months
about
ago.
disagreement.
2 months ago.
Okay.
Yeah. Why
All
do
right.
you ask? Where did that come from? That was just so random.
Your intensity.
Oh, I'm always intense.
You need a massage.
You not lying, but I'm always intense.
Me too. I ain't have time to get one of
We
them.
ain't
I'm
talking
not
about you
getting
right
one
now, brother.
of them. Yeah, that's
literally
right.
have
And
a
what,
whole
like
massage table. You
me
get
and
massages on
dismissing
regular.
another man's feelings and needs.
I'm just playing, bro. It's
all right.
a
It's
show.
all
You gotta
right.
play along with it.
It's all right.
Oh,
Damn, she throwing salt on your massage thing upstairs.
happened?
Too. She said your massage thing is upstairs.
I do massages.
what?
You see your face?
Oh, you one of them freaky niggas that be
Not those
grinding.
massages.
It said time out.
Not those.
What did you
No,
say?
I don't do that.
Nah, because that's becoming a thing
I
now.
don't drop oil off grapes.
That boy be bumping the grind up there.
No.
Drop oil off grapes?
You've never seen the sensual massages? The sensual.
Why the heck do they put oil on the grapes?
I was being funny.
it was-
But that's
Water
generally
off
what
them.
the...
That's just so wrong. to
No,
me.
they be
Right.
massaging in oil with different body parts. So what do you know?
Yeah, then they be grinding on each other. Like he be,
Yeah, literally like
My
an R&B
offense
dude
is
dancing in the
purely
rain.
to the fact that anybody would put oil on grapes.
It wasn't
It's
literally
a-
sweetie. It was
It's a physical reference. You got to think. What?
the oil is dripping down off the grapes. It's like that's part of the southern thing. Now you gonna make me make this real because I'm an asshole now.
Yeah, it's one of them. She wants you to say it. Be
Right,
direct.
because it's not
Be
a real
direct.
thing, but I'm so creative I can make it a real thing just for you because you won't let this go.
Said, let the picture be painted. Damn it! Like.
Jeez.
Can't let it be.
All right,
You
so
just
what-
gave me the worst picture.
like-
Oil on grapes.
I'm gonna send you videos now so you can
gonna see it.
Your algorithm is gonna be flooded
get
now.
like 5 different oils and 3 different grapes and just
Ain't
rub
gonna
them all
be dipping
together.
grapes and grapeseed oil, dipping grapes in olive
I'm
oil.
gonna send you one of the sexy flexing dudes that like he put the oil and let it come off his
He
belly
dripping on his
button.
nipple.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Let it drip on the grapes.
Yeah.
Yeah, as he gyrates on the camera next to the young lady.
Bro,
Yeah, he barely
all of
rolls.
this- Why is it
He barely rolls into
He
it.
gonna be like, hey,
The worst part for me is that the oil is still going on the grapes. Like,
Shoot,
if it
'cause
was
I thought
on
we
the
supposed to
grapes
eat
from
those.
The oil.
No,
Facts.
it's just an added bonus. It's for the
It's
it's for the
kinda like
aesthetic.
how-
It's for the aesthetic
Yeah,
at
it's
this
kind of
point.
how niggas
I
put
would
guns in their
rather
videos and don't shoot them in real life. It's just for the aesthetics of the song.
I would rather eat the grapes.
But you lay on your back, get a massage. You
It's
can't
just
eat
because you
gonna
like
choke.
grapes. You like grapes.
I wouldn't lay on my back and get a massage. I would lay on my stomach, so I wouldn't choke.
But you'll choke either. That's even worse. Now you're gonna really choke because your throat is laying down.
No, technically, depending on the position of the
I
throat,
just
you
lift
wouldn't
my
choke.
head up and swallow.
You know what? This
All right,
is where
what
far.
did we
You know
learn?
what?
I have a
Bring this
massage
back.
table. I give massages, but not the nasty massages. We cover what a woman is.
Oh, say that's only for his OnlyFans. So y'all got to
I
subscribe for
don't-
that shit. He's $35.99.
Oh yeah, you start talking about the differentiation between I feel like a woman is older status, like you doing something with your life, cake,
Oh, I was off
icing,
that.
all of that,
I was off
little
that.
girl
It
stuff.
just went
I
on.
was off.
Okay.
Yeah, I
At
was
this
off that.
point, we're on massages.
That was the last point.
No, misogyny. No. Well, let's see. We already kind of. I don't want to go deep on another conspiracy theory because you guys kind of just knocked that out the park. All right, ladies, define masculinity. What does masculinity look like to you?
My man's head over there just went down as soon as he said it.
Hey, his chin got heavy.
Like, nah, bro.
Yo, why you got that? I'm running for president pose.
All he got to do is hit with me.
You know what I'm saying?
It's over. It's over.
Yeah. You like, that's the real estate pose on the
Yeah.
billboard.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
The next order that one right here. I mean, I could sell your house. All right. What does masculinity look like to you?
Damn, I gotta be the first one to answer the question.
Say it
Yep.
again.
Because you're aggressive.
Here every week.
I'm aggressive.
Yep. It's kind of but it's cool.
I didn't ask you that because you were aggressive.
No,
Aggressive
it's because I'm here
how?
every week.
Yeah, I'm just talking shit right now. I do that real good. I talk a lot of shit.
I like the guest to speak. She's not a guest at this point.
I didn't know.
Yeah, you live here.
She's and still don't talk into the mic.
I don't, but I talk close enough.
Yeah. Masculinity, I guess, would be a matter of surety within self. I'm not one of those to base it off of surface level shit. Like, on some, oh, if you dress like a man or you act like a man, because that's a preference-based term that is defined based off who you're talking to.
In this living room space, there's no right or wrong answer. It's just what you feel in the moment.
That's, I feel like a person that's sure within themselves as far as, I guess, what a man is supposed to. I struggle with masculinity and femininity anyway, with the differentiation of what it is, how it's individual, depending on what parts you play in, because I feel like they both fluid into each other. So to try to separate it when they always go hand in hand, it's a little difficult for me.
I'm glad you said that. We're going to cover that.
But I don't know. I guess masculinity is just the strong sureness that a man holds, just being sure within yourself. Like, walk with confidence. With everything you do, be sure, because masculine means to be strong. So I guess, or when you look up the word, hold on, because I don't want to speak incorrectly.
Siri, what is masculinity?
No, like seriously.
Where you make everybody phone go, shut up.
But even, see, with reading the definition of it, it make me not like it, because it's like, it's
What's
just,
the definition?
I'm about to say this, read, don't do it.
it's just one of those, all right, I call bullshit on this definition. We need
And
to
I'm just
rewrite
going
the
to put this right on
dictionary.
the screen.
Having qualities or an appearance traditionally associated with men or boys.
Okay. Barlos, what is masculinity? I'm going to come back to you.
You see how it was
I know,
ladies at
I
first,
know,
and then he got,
I
I
know.
told you it was purely he doesn't want me to talk first.
Man,
I swear.
She always make it
got my
personal.
name on it, don't it?
Oh,
The
Oh, I thought I was supposed to get one, wasn't I?
We ain't talk about that because we didn't want
shots
to
fired.
But okay, Barlos, what is describe femininity?
Man, big glocks, big switches, Mercedes Benzes, a lot of bitches.
Yeah,
he said masculinity?
No, I'm
I
just
said
playing.
You
femininity.
said
Oh.
femininity the first.
Oh.
Yeah, I
But
did.
you said masculinity the first time.
No, I said for her. I said
So
masculinity.
you want me to answer the feminine
But
part?
he was just answering
Yes,
masculine.
and I was letting it rock.
Yeah,
And I was like, "Go ahead, twin! Like, open the door." Like, I thought you was talking about old girl at Waffle House.
Yeah, I was. That's why I went there. Yeah, I'll do the whole thing.
That's how you describe femininity?
Yeah. I was just, it's a joke. But yeah, because Shawty, she said that thank you twin real hard and strong and sexy. But it was more hard and strong. I feel like she was finna shoot me when I ordered my food. But like,
Don't rob me, I just want fries.
bro, please don't rob me. I was just open door. I just want a waffle. Don't do me like this.
Okay.
Please put the gun down. Yours is bigger. You won. The fuck?
Blickies with dickies.
Hey, he shoot you in the neck, give you a hickey. No, okay, stop. All right, so look. That was some bullshit today, bro. I don't know. I apologize. I think softness, like, and I don't mean like you just got to just be people. Want to be. Nah, nigga, you supposed to be soft. I think of softness, soft spoken, very, very mature, very intuitive, knowing what one wants, not just from a partner, y'all. I mean, just in life in general. I think of a responsible being. I think of it's a word. I can't really call it out right now. It's on the tip of my tongue, but it got me sprung. But that's where I'm going with it.
Okay, Lana.
After I talk to my shit.
No, I do this for a reason because I'm good at it, and I was going to give you an opportunity to answer both.
Oh, nature. When I think of
Funny enough though.
when you ask about feminine, I think of nature, and I'll tell you why later. I really like. I like to let them get off too, but I think of nature.
Go ahead.
He probably thinks of Mother Nature specifically, y'all, because femininity, Mother Nature. Nah.
Pop your shit, twin.
But
Microphone thing for a reason.
oh my God, he hates me. But y'all can always hear me. I feel like, in my opinion. Okay, so energetically speaking, masculine is positive energy and feminine is negative energy. And then when we take that into like physical terms, women are the more emotional and men are the more logical, right? So I would define like masculine energy as logical and upbeat energy, whereas I would describe feminine energy as more like emotional, downbeat type energy.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Damn, bro, you ain't tell my scarf was fucked up, but I like how she said. I like how she put it. That's why I said let her talk. I want to hear what she said first. That was hard. Cause she go in between her notes, her thoughts, her feelings, and then she go from where she really she had like a little definition put to the side, and I can fuck with that. Cause I mean, you really sat there and tried to. See, I ain't had time for it. That's why I like to keep that shit short. But
It gotta make sense.
if it
I've
don't
been
make
studying
sense,
this.
I fuck with it. But no, I agree with that, bro. I fuck with how she did that. I ain't gonna hold you.
Okay. All right, we are getting to the end of this journey, but I would like to talk about what did we learn today? Do you feel like you learned something today?
I learned that you gotta always put your foot down on it.
Now you gotta stand on that
You
shit,
gotta stand on
Jones.
that. Everything.
Everything.
And you can't. You're not standing on it if you don't do that.
Yeah, nah, you got to. And when you wrong, say you wrong too. Just how you stand on you being wrong.
And you better stand on you was wrong.
Yeah, be just as loud and proud as you was when you was right as hell.
Be Aries. They confidently wrong. Be an Aries.
Oh shit.
Aries isn't confident in everything they do. It
They
don't matter.
confident in everything. They confidently wrong, confidently right, confidently confident.
It's the confidence that's the
It's the
important
confidence
part.
for me.
What I learned in this segment is to be sure when speaking, be sure within oneself when speaking in order to receive correctly and to communicate properly. Because in all of the situations that's been talked about, it's one of those, okay, well, confusion in here would lead to misunderstanding in this. Well, that's confusion of self that perceives things differently. Not being receptive of anything would cause walls and stuff for definitions and stuff not to be received as far as communication to be all across. And then just wholeheartedly knowing what it is that you want in order to know how to communicate that in order to receive it. It seems like all the things that we talked about. And yeah.
I want to talk about something. This is the last thing that we cover. You and I talked about healing. What does healing look like? And I brought up Ted Williams, the guy with the golden voice, and you brought up Justin Bieber. Can you explain why?
Okay. Oh God. On some weird shit, I was a Justin Bieber believer fan hardcore, like since second grade elementary school. That was my husband for a long period of time. Based off of the music and the honesty that came with, like, he was a person that would speak through his trials and tribulations of, okay, he's freely living him. It don't matter how he's portrayed, living life, whether he's in a good light, bad light, whatever, it's seen as that. But he took the acknowledgement of, okay, this is the type of person that I am. This is how I'm being perceived. But those are only qualities that are shown in my bad moments. And that's not all that I amount to. So the acknowledgement of the shadow side and the weight that that side holds. And then the strength to be able to go through the pain and differentiate what is you and what isn't you. Is that a genuine personal attribute that belongs to who you are as a person? Or is that something that was pulled out of you based off of the circumstances and the stimulation that you was around? To then analyze who you are as a person even deeper to know, okay, this is a trigger. If I get put stuff like this, it'll cause these type of issues. I feel like the purpose in life is to truly learn yourself. So that is healing, to know pretty much what was the lesson or reason behind it and how you can get better with that, how, in a sense, you can understand yourself more than what you went through before. So going through things, really all it does is put a mirror to a different version of you didn't know existed. When people, however you want to put it, however you pray, whatever the hell, you pray, you ask for strength. Does the attribute of a anime orb named strength come to you and be like, oh, you got it? No, it does not. You get put through situations that show you have the strength that you've been asking for the whole time. So with healing, you have to go through that shadow side to know, okay, you are strong, you are enough. It's just a matter of how you look at it, the perception of it, just the grace that you give yourself while going through stuff in order to fully go through it, in order to get better and look at it on all sides.
When on this journey of healing and learning oneself, once you cross that line of, and I now know myself, I know my triggers, I know what's good and bad about me, are you supposed to be forever living in that healed state, or do people go back and forth on waffle in your mind?
I feel like a bone, once it's broken, it's never fully healed. You're always healing. You always feel that pain. You have cold days where it's like, well, it's not broken no more, but I can still feel that ache right there. But it's fully healed though. Like, you went through the processing of the casting for 6 months and all of that. I feel like with that, it's a forever process, like a tree that's forever growing. If you're forever growing, you always have growing pains. You always have things that break off to make space for new space. It's a consistent movement of it. So for somebody to feel like, okay, I know myself, well, technically you over time changes too. Different versions of you emerge throughout time as you get exposed to different things, as you like let go of different things. So you could say you knew yourself and hold yourself to that when you were a child. Us in high school compared to what we are now, two different versions of selves, adult self, child self, two different versions of self. So it's you knew yourself then in that moment of reflection, but do you know yourself now within the collaboration of all versions of you, not just the present version, but all versions that contribute to who you are in this present moment in time. People don't like to look that deep.
That's a tough place to look for some.
Yeah, it's called, because accountability come with that, and how you play into your own downfalls.
Plus accountability, self-awareness.
That too.
To be aware of self.
It calls you to pay attention. Self-awareness, accountability consistently. And then what are you going to do for yourself? People have a habit of blaming it on something else, putting it on something else. Pity parties, but and then complain about why you're going through the same loop.
I mean, to piggyback off what you said, I understand what you're saying. But I would say that I do personally believe that, like, there is a point in which it is at its completely healed point, and it's not after that 6-month cast stage. Because, yeah, your bone done regrown back together, but you still have to go through strength training. Yeah. You still have to get in there and work it out and get your mobility back. I feel like until you can consistently exercise that muscle and not feel the same, you are not healed. Therefore, there is a point where you can get healed. Mm-hmm. It just takes longer than you believe. Like, I was a volatile person. I'm no longer like that, and I don't even step into that anymore. I healed from that. But you're still human. You get re-traumatized by other stuff, new stuff. You gotta heal from that too. It happens. You get traumatized every day in your life, technically. Something new every day could traumatize you. Bird could come down and start attacking you from nowhere, and that's trauma. Or
you can heal, and then based off of your healing, it didn't accommodate to what your situations. You didn't learn something all the way. It wasn't based off of the genuineness that it was needed. It could have been an ego-based healing, temporary, all of that. That ripped out right back off. You got to go through the whole process all over again.
Let me rip that Band-Aid off for you real quick. You're still with these people I removed from your life.
All right, so there's one less lonely nigga. Barlos, how you feel about that, the healing process?
Okay, I know you working on me with this whole be more anime. I think I did very well being animated, but I ain't really got too much to say. I don't want to just over talk what they. I feel the same way. Like,
there's nothing wrong with that. What you just said.
Yeah, I mean,
sometimes that is that stillness is what's needed. Sometimes,
yeah, like that's hard. Like, I mean, that's all it is. I agree 100% with both of them.
All right. Before we gotta get us up out of here, does everyone feel like they've been heard?
Always.
Yeah.
Here every week.
Shit, you ain't hear me. You damn sure saw me.
All right, with
That's
that.
all you needed.
You said again?
That's all you needed. See me. Somebody gonna ask why it says die happy on your head.
Yeah, man, live happy, die happy, baby. It's part of life. It's part of healing. It's part of growth. It's part of yeah. It's part of everything, man. You know,
what
you gotta
was your
live
personal quote? What was his quote? I want to know.
Oh, we
tell him.
What was your quote?
It's don't be in my mix double dipping.
How it goes? Stay out my mix, you double dipping.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you and your sauce and my sauce. I like it.
Stay out my mix, you double dipping. Like, you know, that's self-explanatory. You can take it how you want to take it, but shit, just don't fake it.
Unfortunately, you weren't here my senior year, but mine is my senior year quote.
But I think everybody here, I think what
if
I
would have stayed at that school, I would have went to jail.
Like self-awareness. I think the reason why a lot of relationships fail is because it's like nobody's self-aware.
It's like
everybody's keep moving on in relationships thinking it was the other person. Really, it was probably a mixture of two, a mixture of both. So the reason I think the reason why the way this world is for most part is self-aware. People don't really take time to really think about what he or she is doing.
Awareness and accountability, because you can see something that's like seeing something on the floor and not picking it up. You're aware of the mess, but did you own up to it and do something about it? No.
Besides complaining and judging that person for being them, because you ain't all roses and smiley faces.
And now you have nowadays with the awareness, we're in a generation of awareness, but no initiative to do something about it. Hence why you have people, oh yeah, I'm toxic. You know you're toxic. You know the problem. You know what your issues is. But what do you do to fix it? Where is the accountability of, I'm toxic and this is why I don't have what I want. I'm toxic and this is why I be in the problems of this. It's on some, no, I'm toxic, so if you want to deal with me, you deal with me. If you don't, it's like, bruh. No.
You're toxic and that's why you ain't got no man.
Or no nigga.
Or you toxic and that's why all your baby mamas is baby mamas and you still in the same cycle.
And all your friends is cats.
That's why all you is your baby mama.
Yeah, it's a constant cycle of toxicness that breeds toxicness.
Hey, man, y'all everybody need help, man. Get some fucking help, Jones. This shit terrible. This
Help yourself. I'm an advocate for self-therapy. You can do it yourself, you just lazy.
Nah, if you can do it yourself, this world, I think niggas need a little push.
I put myself through my
If we being honest, I feel like all of the problems that we have nowadays come with people trying to deal with their own problems and other people. Like, if you sit with yourself and you deal with your issues that you have with yourself, within yourself, you know how happy you be going out in the world. You won't project your issues onto other people.
And then you can actually help somebody else.
Yeah, because then you come from a place of understanding, because it's not a matter of you're listening to them and you hear you, because technically when you're speaking, somebody is reading to you like off a monologue, like, all right, this is what they said, and this one of those, all right, this is what they said, so this is how I feel. When you heal and you work through stuff, you can actually fully be there for somebody, like a blank piece of paper for them to write down all of their feelings on it, and for you to be able to receive it exactly as they said and not how you received it. It's exactly as it was said, not how you received it.
Not how you perceived it.
Perceived it. Well, perceived, received.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Pre is before, received is how you get it.
Well, but like you can receive it. You receive it both ways. Like both times you receive it.
Mm-hmm.
But how did you perceive it?
How you saw it, how you get it.
Because like whether I could give it to you, you're gonna receive it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you perceive it negatively, then that's what you was talking about it. But you could also perceive it how I gave it to you.
Pre meaning the before context of what was in place before it was laid, the foundations.
Hey man, a lot of y'all stuck in hell, spiritually inside, cause y'all fucked up
First
individuals.
of all, Earth is hell.
I'm not talking about the hell. We talking about
Hell
the
is a vibration. He talking about the vibrational hell.
Yeah, like, cause y'all really just y'all ain't shit for real, cause y'all won't get help and y'all just low vibrational as fuck. Like, bro, like it's sickening, it's contagious. So yeah, self-awareness. Get y'all some fucking help, bro. Quit playing with yourself. That shit ain't cute. Don't nobody got time for that.
Self-awareness moment.
You're not finna stress me out. I'm not finna buy extra weed. I'm not finna pray for you about that shit.
Actually,
you know you want shit.
Wait. Get together. I'm trying to hold myself accountable.
Get together.
We're having a healing moment. I like it.
When I gave you the microphone, I told you what side of the microphone I'm talking, right?
Oh yeah, I don't forget. Oh damn, bro, I forgot. Damn. Okay.
It's all right. I'm glad you gave me some time and your energy. I hope you heard that man and give it a spill.
Hey man, self-awareness, get some help, man. Quit bullshit. Y'all be bullshit, man. Y'all take yourself through hell, Joe.
You only just turned it around though.
I know.
Like, get some help, man. It's just we all tired of it now. We done got to a point, niggas is tired of it, bro. This world is falling apart.
Okay, boy, I thought
like, get y'all some help, bro. Male and female. This to all genders, all benders. Get you some help, Jones.
All genders, all benders.
I don't know. He just rhymes, so I'm going with
He
it.
puts things rhymes together. Yeah, he thinks in verses. But in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
And if you want a massage, it's $35.99 his OnlyFans. He take Cash App and Apple Pay.